Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the second day of the Widowmaker Showdown. We are now entering the second qualifier of the tournament. Yesterday, 8 players managed to qualify. Here's a quick recap of how things went. We've had 3 rounds of games, 9 games in total, and in the end, Chalidars, Nabo, Pat, Flexgy, Greyfog, Inferi, Jibins, and Immor25 went through to the final phase, and today 8 more players will join them and the 16 invited players to compete next Saturday in the final phase in very intense 1v1s. My name is Amerkick. I am the main organizer and main English caster for this tournament, and I'm obviously not alone. I have Gio with me. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm really excited, especially after yesterday. It was super intense.
Oh boy. It was way too intense for my art. Like the last lobby was actually insane. I think we
Yeah.
like top 4 was like a 5 points difference or something. Wait.
Yeah, it was all very, very close because as it got narrowed down over time, everybody was just more and more close in that skill level. So it was constantly backwards and forwards as to who was on the top, who was gonna squeeze themselves through, and it was just very intense.
Oh yeah. Now let's have a quick look at the groups for today. So we still have 8 groups available, and yeah, for this one, we've got more budget, so we can show you the groups with a simple screenshot and a simple scene. Amazing, isn't it? Anyway,
Technology.
so technology insane, you know. So we got 8 lobbies, and like yesterday, we're gonna start with the first 4 playing at the same time. So we will be covering lobby 1. The French streamcaster nest will be covering lobby 4. Lobby 1 is Valent, FKQ, Necron, BurtMacklin, Zonak, Fi, who actually played yesterday but was able to. We actually allowed him to just like sign in again because he unfortunately had PC issues, so we understood the situation. We also have Bisquick and Bakachan. And Bakachan is like the lowest seed. He's also a French Mari staff, French Mari being one of the main medias covering French Overwatch, so I'm excited for him. I'm actually in I'm actually part of French Mari as a writer, so I'm excited to see my colleague play. And we've got some, I think there's a few Brits in lobby 4 as well, which will be covered on Caster's Dash. Geo, let's have a look.
Okay, well, yeah, lobby 4 is going to be I have lethal, Skyle, it's gamer doc, YRN Rose, Buldo, Gaz, Casper, and Neo. So that's who is going to be covered by the French casters for this first round, and that's ranging. That has a really massive SR range actually, because it's ranging from basically 4.6 down to 2.5 k SR. So that's going to be a really interesting one to see how things balance out in that pool.
Yeah, in the meantime, we got Azard, Shade, Fast Kill, Jelly Buy, Spiral, Tap, L, Ox, Wido. I guess that's Wido. Lobby 2, Lobby 3, Lorgak, Love, Yubi, GPK, Peter, Skylag, Nana, Snow Microbes, sorry. In Lobby 3, we have Nana. We have Nana, who is also a French Mari staff, a writer in this situation, a very prominent member of the French scene. And we're gonna have a look at lobby 5 to 8 later because we are covering lobby 1. And absolutely, chat is making me laugh right now. But yes, anyway, we are I think we're just gonna go straight into the lobby. Gio. Players are ready. We've got 8 players, which is a very great news.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. No one's dropped out. Hopefully, Fi isn't going to be having internet issues again. Seriously, yesterday when we tried to do it, Fi was kind of constantly trying to rejoin the lobby, and it just wasn't working out for him. He was getting super screwed over. So hopefully, it'll be fine for him today.
I hope so. I really hope so. Anyways, I think we're ready to go. Lobby 1. Yeah, I hope it doesn't have like those PC, internet issues, whatever it was. It was very unfortunate. And yeah, Fee was one of the top players from the lobbies yesterday, and he might actually qualify today. Like in this lobby is one of the favorites with like FQK and Venant. Like in this qualifier, I'll be entirely honest. These are players I'm gonna discover today with you.
Yeah, same.
So, but that's also the goal of this tournament: discovering talent here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, we really want to be highlighting these highly mechanically skilled players, particularly now that, you know, we're entering into this meta where they're going to be able to showcase their talents again. And so that's going to be really part of what we want to achieve here. And we do have some very high skilled players. First one going down is going to be Burt Mackacklin to Baka-chan. So again, your French representation in that early first blood there, Hammerkick.
Yeah. Good job from Paul, which is really lame, but we call him Baka-chan for casting purposes. He's quick, which I think is like a play award with Biscuit, I guess, F2K with a kill onto Zonak, and yes, it's actually, let's see what actually comes out of top on this one. Necron and F2K are in the top 4 seed, and F2K is doing very well right now, only 1 death and 4 kills, which is pretty good.
Well, Necron's overtaken that first place spot, but he's going to be going down to Bisquick. So that's going to potentially give the chance for somebody else to overtake him. FKQ is still sitting in that second place, but now he's drawing for... Well, in fact, actually, he's overtaken, so he's sitting at the top.
He's doing well. There you go. That's 2 shots in a row from FKQ. No worries. Maybe another one. Taking the duel. Grab a shot. Not gonna connect. Unfortunately, and Necron will take his life away. Necron also... the second player with the second place there, FKQ, sorry, I'm gonna try to get these letters in the right order once, Gio, but anyway, FKQ still finding keys, and there you go. That's the first player to reach 2 digits.
Oh, Fies? Well, I was gonna say he was starting to find a good position, but gets taken down pretty much immediately as I was gonna say that, because yesterday, pretty much the most popular and most successful position on the map that we started to see is where Bisquick is right now, or Zonak just taking over up on top of the archers here. And that's where Fi is definitely trying pretty hard to be. He's currently sitting in 4th, so if he can actually get his footing and become a mainstay on those archers, then maybe he can start to find a little bit more success.
Yeah, we're also expecting Fit to pop up in this lobby, as he did yesterday. He's almost reaching FKQ for the first place. He's gonna actually fall in this situation. We have Bisquick and BurtMacklin also finding their roots in this lobby, 10 kills to each. Valent with 9. Baka-chan unfortunately the lowest seed. 3 kills right now. This could change at any moment, but right now it's FKQ popping up at multiple occasions. That's 15 kills, and that's already a lot of kills after 2 minutes of play.
FKQ actually got a really nice shot onto Zonak, where not only was he pressuring him from behind, but he decided to not try and play his angles, but instead to grapple up right up to him as Zonak turned around. And he got a really good shot into the back of his head, maybe just about a meter away from him. And it just kind of goes to show the sort of mechanical skill that he has when he can just get such a decisive shot so close and in such a short amount of time.
Here is a duel. It's actually gonna get his kill stolen by Zonak. Zonak with a very original name, but right now, very tight scores. Only Baka-chan unfortunately sitting at the bottom, but FKQ leading the way with 19 kills. BurtMacklin actually taking over Necron in the standings. 17 kills, 18 as Dex Bisquick done as well. So this is already a very close lobby. Free is also trying to find his way, getting 1 kill, 2 kills, maybe a third. Big shot missing in this situation, but that 15 kills gets the headshot as well. But it's BurtMacklin finally reaching first place after 3 consecutive kills. A great job from him. And between FKQ and BurtMacklin, it's gonna be a war, Gio.
Yeah, it's looking good for him, but one thing that's interesting so far is how close these kind of top spots have been. So there has been this big potential where they can all overtake one another, and that's why we're seeing BurtMacklin sitting at the top there. But FKQ isn't far behind with Necron and Bisquick just on his tail, so there's certainly the potential for them to overtake. Yeah,
Necron finding kills for him, and finally Baka-chan unlocking his kill counter. He's now at 4. Congratulations, Paul. But Macklin still at 24. And Bisquick taken on by FQK, trying to actually overpass once again. But yeah, it's BurtMacklin now in dominating dominating fashion, finding kills after kill. But Necron and Fi are not far behind. And it's also the same for Bisquick. Like, yeah, this is a close lobby, and it looks like it's gonna be a close lobby for the entire game.
Especially as we see Bisquick and Fi, actually, they're pretty much just flip-flopping around each other in terms of the number of kills. Bisquick has just gone up with 22 to his name now, drawing with Necron. But it does mean that all-important 5th place, which is, you know, the absolute minimum you have to get in order to be kicked out, that is in a high contestation right now. And that's the scary thing, because you want to be in at least 4th to be going through to the next round, and you want to have as high a points as possible so that after the best of 3 of this round, you're in a good position to move forward in the competition.
BurtMacklin finding kills, 30 kills right now. Okay, FQK is trying to overpass him again. He's finally gonna win a duel against BurtMacklin, but in the meantime, while you were talking, BurtMacklin fought at least 4 of 5 picks. That's consistency, Geo, and it helps him a lot. FKQ is actually at 29 now, and losing 2 duels in a row is not gonna help him, as now it's also Bisquick tied up with FKQ, and suddenly it's a new player contesting 1st place.
And one of the really interesting things about BurtMacklin here actually is he has the fewest number of deaths on the board, other than Valiant, who's drawing with him for 20.
Yeah.
Actually, BurtMacklin just being downed there, so he's going to be going up to the 21. But given that he has 34 kills right now, that just shows a really high level of control that he's currently having over this lobby.
Yeah. Bisquick at 3rd place. Doing well right now. It's gonna lose the leg to Valiant. Valiant being very quiet in this lobby, but also finding a few picks, sitting at 5th place right now. But it's still BurtMacklin doing very well. Nice shot onto Valiant and Bisquick. That's a great killing streak coming out from BurtMacklin. Finding Fee as well, but unfortunately has not seen him in this situation. It's not a fault to Valiant, but that's 10 kills away from closing the 1st game, Gio.
He only needs the 10, as you say.
He's popping
now,
up.
he really is, and Zonak and Fi also in the corner here having their own 1v1. Zonak's going to win that one out, trying to take on Necron. But going against Fi once again, he's being pressured out quite a bit and still sitting at the bottom of the table there as BurtMacklin starts to come in, although he's going to be going down to FKQ, which is not going to be great for him. He's still 7 away from that winning number of kills. Now that's 6 ahead of the 2nd in place, which is Bisquick. But he's still going to be hoping to do it quickly.
Yeah. Look at this. He has a great position. He could end this game right here and right now. Zonak is down. He needs 3 more. FKQ not surviving to this. Bisquick will shut him down still. He needs 2 kills, and this could be very quick. Nice shot, but shutting him down after an attempt at a jump shot, which will not pay off. In the meantime, FKQ is trying to surpass Bisquick. He would love to get that 2nd place instead, but BurtMacklin just needs 1 more kill. Maybe the duel at close range. There you go. That's BurtMacklin cleaning things up, cleaning the lobby, and winning 1st game.
But it was certainly competitive, as you mentioned. You know, it looked at a couple of times like FKQ would be able to potentially catch up with him. I think at the end, it just got to that point where it was a little bit too close to that key 50 that BurtMacklin required before FKQ would have the chance. But he really was popping off. He got a really great 3K towards the end there. So FKQ going to be sitting nicely in 3rd. That's going to give him a decent number of points. So as we go into the next, well, that's potentially going to give him a decent number of points. Depends how things end up in the, after the best of 3 here. But it's certainly going to put him in a good position to move forward into the next round.
All right. Can BurtMacklin keep his 1st place? That's the question. So FKQ having the lead at the beginning, falling a bit behind at the end, not spending the picks like he used to do at like in the 1st minutes. He's gonna get first blood. And 2nd blood.
2nd blood!
Okay. Yeah, sure. Make me lie, FKQ, right?
Yeah. He heard you, and he's like, actually, nah, screw that.
Alright. Oh, he's not moving. This could be a quick kill. Never mind. He started moving, and this helps a lot. He has the egg ground. Valiant will get a jump shot in the meantime. Valiant actually finding a lead. I mean, I think the lead right now does not really matter. It's just being able to pop off at the right time in order to have a good lead. Valiant will fall to FKQ in the meantime. Oh, that was a quick close one, and Zonak done as well. And that's the kind of pop-ups we love to see. And these pop-ups, you need them if you want to stay competitive.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, BurtMacklin right now is sitting in 6th place. So unless he has a little bit of a later bloom, he's going to be feeling the effects of not being in that top 4 right now while everybody else starts to get their kills. I mean, Valiant has just been taking over the kill feed, it would seem, so far in this round. No one else has really had much of a chance.
And Valent keeping this still right now. Nice kill onto base quick. Zonak will fall in the process. And Fee as well. That was a very nice predictive shot from Valent. And now he has to do it against Zonak. He will lose it, but still, 2 digits have been reached by Valent. Second place, only at 7. But as we know, this could change very easily. Necron has been finding kills slowly, but he's not the kind of players to pop off. So for now, Valent is safe, Gio.
Right now, you are correct, although he does go down to Zonak, who's going to be staying up by this side staircase. He's just trying to keep those sight lines, but he's getting in a fight with Barkachan here, and Valent from afar is going for him, but he does bring down Barkachan. It's going to keep him going, and Zonak is in third right now, although he's going to go down himself, and Valent still sitting at that top spot, Hammer.
Yeah, absolutely. Zonak. Oh, that was a nice jump from Zonak. He learned from the Overwatch player, I have to say. Even though he doesn't play a lot of Widow, Valent responding. Immediately taking Bisquick, dog Bisquick, having less of a good game. Only at 4 kills, could I go to 5 still, but he's sitting at 7th place, which is uncharacteristic compared to what we've seen from the game before, Gio.
Definitely, but the person we need to be looking out for now is BurtMacklin, because he was sitting in one of those bottom spots for much of this game so far, and now he's clawed himself back to 2nd place. He's going to be trying to creep up on Valent's lead. So if Valent can continue to pop off, then maybe he can protect that for himself, but he has got a couple of members of the lobby who are very close. Yeah, you're right, Fi actually taking the lead now.
Not only tied, that's so close in a row that will give him the lead. Valent not finding picks in the process, so Fi, we can't say he's the current leader. Shooting at FKQ, nice shot while he was falling. So it's a close range battle against Necron. Actually, that was a, he actually baited the hook shot, I think. I mean, I don't think it was intentional, but still. In the meantime, Valent, he's got a few picks of his own. And this first place is not safe anymore, Gio.
Certainly not. Well, he's not too far behind, about 4 kills, but
Yeah.
Fi is, you know, getting much further in the lead, and we did see yesterday that Fi was a particularly good player, and as we mentioned, he just had that unfortunate issue with his internet that has meant that he is coming back into the competition today to try and fight to get into the final 16, but he's certainly a threat that the rest of the lobby need to be concerned about, and his competitors. But Valent, he's catching up, actually putting it at a draw now. If he can continue to pop off, then maybe he will take the lead back for himself.
Yeah, absolutely. Finn Valent doing very well right now. That's a nice shot of the FKQ. Finn definitely has taken the lead. In the meantime, BurtMacklin, our first place from last game, still can 20 kills. He's not that far behind, so at any moment a pop-off could mean stealing first place, but looks like it's not happening right now as Finn still finding the pigs. That's 3 in a row. Maybe before I get Zonak trying his best to move, but he's gonna get backstabbed by Valent. A quick headshot and he's dead. What do you say? Like, if you backstab with a headshot, how do you say that? Do you back headshot?
I guess you just hit in the back of the head?
Yes.
I'm not really sure. But actually, speaking of, we saw Valent kind of flipping his... well, we had to see it. That's our first one of the day. No doubt. Not going to be the last. But no, we've seen Valent actually, you know, flipping his mouse around quite a bit to try and avoid being shot, you know, in the face. It wasn't enough, however. He has been brought down in those situations. So now he's going to be sitting at 3 kills behind the lead, which is 5 with the crucial 30.
Oh, poor Necron. Just cornered. 1 minute in the back. 1 minute in front of him. Gonna die as well. Losing that duel, losing a few duels in a row. I think Necron, this 6th place, could not keep it for a while. In the meantime, it's fair balance. Still fighting for first place. And Faye is gonna find Zonak. Semantic is the lead, but in the meantime, we talk about BurtMacklin a bit, but he's starting to catch up, and that's a very quick catch up, Gio.
Yeah, getting that shot onto Necron there. He's going to be looking for some more, though he does go down to Fi, which is probably the last person that he wants to be down to, given that Fi is in that lead that he wants to be taking over. And again, he gets Necron, but is taken straight down by Valent. He's just getting traded out so much and not given the space to pop off that he so desperately wants.
Oh, and look at BurtMacklin. This is going very quickly. Necron down. Maybe Fi as well. Taking the duel. The fence is gonna protect him for a while, but BurtMacklin definitely has a chance to take this first place away from these 2 players. A nice shot onto Fi, attempting a jump shot, and he's popping off right now. Zonak, he's dead. V, I took 180 to avoid his headshot. Very clever from him. BurtMacklin will finally fall, but now he's 1 kill away from first place, Gio.
Right, this is where the pressure comes on once again. And it's not just for him, it's also about Fi, because he wants to be clinging on to this first place, and he knows he doesn't have such a decisive lead. He's going down now to Bisquick after getting a kill of his own, so he's going to be keeping it for now. But only 1 kill will put Valen and BurtMacklin at a draw with him.
Yeah, Fi has to be very quick. He found Tokis in the meantime, so no BurtMacklin. He's a bit far behind, but he's gonna win the duel against Mackacklin. Mackacklin once again, unfortunately, sitting very far behind in the lobby. I think it's gonna be impossible to catch up for him. Fi at 43 kills, BurtMacklin at 42. Interesting. We've got like a tie once again, but Fi, he wants his first place, and you see he's winning duels after duels. And if that keeps happening, Fi will get first place.
That key shot onto Valen there, that puts him in a position where he only needs 5 more kills. And these first 3 places are pretty much guaranteed for these 3 players, because there is a bit more of a gap between 3rd and 4th. But the question is, what order is it going to come in? And still, BurtMacklin is just right, very close behind Fi. Only 3 kills away, but Fi's only 3 kills away from taking this round.
Yeah, BurtMacklin is still finding picks after picks. This is going to be a close one.
They're drawing.
This taken done. Yeah, not anymore. Fi has the pick, and Fi is a player to follow. He could close this game here and no, but he's going down against Zonak. He's still gonna fight Valor. And now it is 1 pick, that's it. BurtMacklin will not catch up in time. Here we have our rankings for 2nd game. Fi will get first place. BurtMacklin actually managed to reach 2nd. So BurtMacklin has secured his spot into the next round.
BurtMacklin did have a bit of a slow start, but you're right, he put in so much to try and to try and be brought back around. But it just looked like he was really being denied chances to pop off, because he would be traded out, sitting at 48 to 26, whereas Fi actually 50 to 26. That's pretty much a 2-1 KD, which is pretty impressive in something like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
The question is, going into this last round, is Fi going to be able to, maintain that lead? Because in the first round, he wasn't really contesting for it. It just seems he kind of had his warm-up round. Maybe he'll be able to hold on to it. Or maybe BurtMacklin will have a little bit more of an idea of how to particularly pressure him out, because he knows he's going to be his biggest rival.
All right, so let's see. Okay, just for those who have just joined, let's explain a bit of the format. We are playing 3 games of VODS for each lobby. After every game, based on your rankings, you earn points. First place gets 10, second place 8, etc. And after 3 games, we have a final leaderboard, and top 4 moves forward to the next round. And we have 3 rounds of this until we get 8 players remaining. So, alright, this is the last game. So, the players who got the top 1 should be in, but you are never sure of anything. It's valid having first place. Actually, we got a tie for first place, but not anymore. As wait, actually, I lied. Valen got a kill. Then, wait.
I mean, it's all very close, but as it has been, that seems to be fairly characteristic of this lobby, actually, so far in the tournament, because we've sort of got those top players in this lobby. Always BurtMacklin, Fi, and Valent, who are kind of sitting at the top there, dancing between one another as to who's going to be taking the lead and who's just behind. Currently BurtMacklin, but we've seen what Fi can do, and if he can retain the dominance that he had in the last round, then BurtMacklin could really be in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely, but BurtMacklin is one dominating right now. Have to pick up the Zonak. Close one shoot against Fi. Fi, we have the best of him, so yeah, Fi is looking to catch up as fast as possible. BurtMacklin has a great positioning once again. Fi, nice 180 to catch him by surprise, and once again, first place is going to be contested. This time, looks like it's going to be contested by 4 players.
BurtMacklin, he's really getting very short angles. That was a great kill that he got just then onto FKQ.
Oh, no.
It was just a complete flick, 180 flick of the Widow's Kiss, and he was able to get it. And he's not wasting his time hanging around where he can't get the right angles. He's just turning around or going straight for the person in front of him, and he's able to get those really clutch kills, and that's what's putting him so far ahead.
Like a Chan. That's two very honorable kills. You're gonna fall to fate in the process. But yeah. That first place is no longer completed by 4 but by 3 players. Bisquick not able to find his marks, and it's Fee keeping this first place right now, and Fee is definitely one of the players to follow in this lobby. Did very well yesterday, should do well again today. Gonna fall to BurtMacklin, and this is a great pick from BurtMacklin. He's gonna get first place.
And it's actually kind of funny there because they were sitting at a 3-way tie for the first place, so really just whoever was going to get the first kill was going to be the one to do that. But now 2-way tie once again. It's just constant, these top 3, BurtMacklin, Fire, and Varlant. They're just kind of switching between one another, currently at 21, 21, and 21. Again, a 3-way tie for that top spot.
God. But Fee at 22, BurtMacklin is going to find a pick in the meantime. Fee has been doing very well in close range battles. He's against Bisquick. There you go. That's a close battle 1. Necron is inside. Okay, he's also seen that was Zonak. Oh no, you should move more, Zonak. That's a quick pick from Fee. And the same result against Valent as Fee cements his place into first place. But it's actually BurtMacklin finding a few picks and taking his lead over him.
I feel like it's fairly redundant at the moment for us to even talk about who's in first place, because the second we say it, it goes to somebody else. It just keeps changing.
Yeah, BurtMacklin changed it a lot, I have to say.
Oh, absolutely. And Fee actually getting caught out a couple of times here. It seems he's just going for someone and he'll be completely taken out. Managed to get BurtMacklin, but straight away brought down by Zonak. He just can't catch his break, it would appear.
That's 40 kills. That's a lot of kills. And Fee, yeah, he's popping off again, but we're not surprised. That's a great pick, however, from BurtMacklin. Fee is down, and losing your life in this station can be crucial, because in the meantime, BurtMacklin can pop off and have like a quick few kills to make you go behind even more. That's not gonna happen as he falls to, I think it was Zonak. Yeah, it was Zonak. So Fee has managed to catch up once again. And Valent is out of contention for first place right now, and it's just gonna be between BurtMacklin and Fee. And
actually, the interesting thing is BurtMacklin has the 5th highest SR out of anybody in this group. He's sitting at 4350.
That's true.
Whereas Varlant and Fee, or Varlant and Fie, sorry, you know, that's 4.6 and 4.5 respectively. So he's really showing up against players who are actually quite a bit higher in the SR rankings than him.
Yeah, and now he has like a 4 kills difference, which is starting to bite Fee. That's 2 kills in a row once again, maybe 3. There you go, FQK is down, and Necron as well. FQK will shut him down, but that great kill spree puts him at 42, 8 kills remaining, and securing another top 1 would help him a lot. That's a pop-up if I've ever seen one. 43 kills. Yes, Necron in his sights. Joel. Gonna use the fence as a cover, but FKQ comes from the end, and that's a cheap kill for him.
This means Fee has Fie. I keep saying Fee now because of you.
Fee is like the French way, I think. Yeah.
Fie, yeah. Fie has really got his work cut out now. He's actually managed to bring himself back up to only 4 kills behind BurtMacklin, which means if he can get just a couple more, then he'll also be in contestation for this first place. He's just 2 behind him now at 41 kills, and BurtMacklin hasn't really been able to secure any others for himself.
Yeah, he's not finding any picks. It's been a minute now. And Fee at 41 could actually steal this first place. Both could have fallen at the same time, actually. And there you go. That's Fee with a pick onto Necron. This pick will be very crucial. It's in a crescent duel against, I think that's Mackacklin. No, it's BurtMacklin who actually win this duel, and this will mean everything at this point. BurtMacklin popping up in the meantime. He just needs 5, Joe.
Alright, just 5 away, and Fie going down. God's sake. Fie going down is going to make it a little bit harder for him. He's only 2 kills behind, so if you can have a pop-off moment, then this could be a race. But BurtMacklin right now, not having any issues, gaining on the kills, although he is going to be brought down by Varlin, which is certainly going to slow him down a bit.
Yeah, the top 4 seems over. There's contestation possible by Blitzquick for 4th place, but that's pretty much it. BurtMacklin struggling again. If he gets a quick pop-up, this could change everything. That's a pick onto Blitzquick. 3 kills remain. There's a Chronon Joe, 1 against Valent. FKQ will shut him down, but with these 2 picks, looks like BurtMacklin will get this 1st place.
I think you're gonna be right.
Yeah,
getting...
there you go. Easy. Nothing else to say, like that was just clean.
I mean, you're right. This is a group where it's essentially defined by those top 3 players, and the question simply was going to be who was actually going to finish off in the top spot, but no one else really was much of a competition for them, so that meant that Violent Fire and, of course, the winner, BurtMacklin, were kind of just left to do as they wanted. FKQ was also very good, and he did manage to clinch that 4th spot in that last round there, but everyone else pretty much just bait.
Yep. Alright, so that's lobby 1 down. So let me have a look at how the other lobbies are going. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We are 54 viewers on this stream now, which is a very good sign. I think we like 100 viewers if we count the cast on the stream as well, which is a great news, supporting tier 2 and tier 3 players participating in this tournament. I believe lobby 4 has 1 game to play.
Okay.
Lobby 2 is over. We got Shade, 5 Steel, Hazard, and Tap qualifying to phase 2. And Lobby 1 also. This is the interesting one. BurtMacklin 1st place, Fee 2nd place, Valent 3rd place, and FKQ 4th place. This quick is only at 12, FKQ at 14. It was a close one, but that last game, unfortunately, is gonna mean it's gonna go out of the tournament. Zonak, Necron, Bakachan did their best as well, and yeah, that's lobby 1 down. Lobby 2 is down as well. I know lobby... Okay, lobby 4 is over as well. You know, we're just waiting for lobby 3, which is happening right now on Caster's Nest. So we can have a quick look right there. And yep, that's pretty much it for lobby 1. And wait, maybe actually, is lobby 4 over? Yeah, lobby 4 is over actually.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. I think it's lobby... It's lobby 4. Lobby 3 we are waiting for. So, for lobby 4 we have Rose, Side, I have Lethal, and Bulldog qualifying. Alright.
Okay.
And now we're just waiting for lobby 3. So I'm just gonna get some intel. Lobby 4 is over, so no, we're gonna jump very soon to lobby 5 to 8. We're gonna have a quick break while lobby 3 ends, and then we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes for the next set of lobbies. I think we will be covering lobby number... I think number 6 looks good, in my opinion. So I leave lobby 5 to the friend because there's French representation. So I think we'll go for 6. Alright?
Okay.
Perfect. Cool. Alright, stay tuned. We're having a quick break. Sorry. And we are back for the rest of the Widowmaker Showdown. Lobby 5 about to go on the English stream. French stream casternets will cover Lobby 6. As a reminder, after 3 games, we count points based on rankings on all 3 games. And top 4 will advance to the next round. I am still with Geo, and Lobby 5 is a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the people in here again, and this is something that we've been having a lot more today so far, and we will be seeing a lot more today than we did yesterday. But there's such a wide variety of skill rankings. From here in this lobby, we're going from 4.6 down to 2.1. So we actually have gold player going to be playing in this lobby alongside a diamond player, it would appear, and then up to Grandmaster top 500.
GM top 500,
Yeah.
That's a stacked one, to be honest.
It is. It's going to be interesting. And it's not so much that I want to see someone get completely pounded, because I don't want to be like, oh, haha, the gold player. But I'm actually really interested to see how someone of that skill level does, compete against these Grandmaster top 500 players, because there's still obviously going to be kills. They're still going to be able to get the better of some of these players. I mean, we've all seen Bren go against Gesture. We know it can happen. So I'm just really interested to see actually, how it balances out.
Yep. Well, so things go. Doggy, Biju, Kurama, Superyosh, Prepcoin, Vino, Goodbrand, and Ninja Freaka will be facing each other in Lobby 5. In the meantime, Lobby 6 will be streamed by Caster's next French stream. Sycamore, Smug, Sasuke, Steel Panther, wait, how do you pronounce that? Panther?
Panther,
thank you. Okay. Pink Panther, yeah, there you go. Quick 70, Bad Aim, that's an interesting name for this tournament. Goofy, and Amitu. So, also a very wide variety of SR from top 500 to gold. No, that's actually silver. No, that's gold. Okay.
Well, it's gold, but only just. They're at 2042 SR. Yeah. That is, you are 2 games away from going into silver.
And the rest of the lobbies, that's 7 with Integral, Zardo, Simple Edfin, Simple Funk, Gemo FR, Brave N, Legend, Gustav, and Cyrex. Sir Gibson, Pashka, Bees, Fuel, Jaden. Okay. Are you good at are you good at doing this? Okay, do it again.
Mr.
Right, that should be good enough. And Garbage and Guruis, that's lobby 8. So yeah, there's a reason why I dodged this lobby, by the way.
Who decides to call themselves that? It's for those in chat. It's Mr. GLGLGLGLGL.
It's a French listen Google traduction. Lol. What? That's what he said in the pronunciation. What does that even mean? All right, that's not a lobby, so why do we care, Gio?
Yeah, we're not doing that. It's not our problem.
So, looks like we're missing 1 player on the lobby right now, so we should be starting very soon. Doggy's in, Pichu is in, Kurama is in, Supayoshi is in, Predcon is in, Ninja Africa is in, Goodbone is in. So we're missing one player. And once we get him into the lobby, we will be ready to go. So we're just waiting for 3 minutes. And just Veno missing.
Yeah,
so
Veno. Come on, Veno.
Pla.
It happens.
We're starting at 50. Just so you know. Every lobby is starting at 50 by the way, so we are in sync. And in the meantime, let's have a look at what will be missing. We've got a few players missing in each lobby, unfortunately. We might be missing one player in this lobby, as we are missing an answer from our boy Vino. And keep in mind, after these 3 games, we will be doing a new seeding with the 42 players remaining. And with that, we have new groups. And I will be the one doing the seeding, so I will be doing some French counting if ears of Geo. No. So we're taking the final score of every lobby, and then we just rank everyone from top to bottom, and at the end we get like all these players mixed up, and we get that new 4 lobbies. That's 42 players remaining. Then after these 4 lobbies, we play 3 games once again in each lobby, and after this, we remove the bottom 4 players. Top 4 of each lobby advances to the next round. That's 16 players remaining, and these 16 players add on to 8. And these 8 players will move to the final phase on August 10th. That's at 3 p.m. and it's not FFA. It's 1v1, double elimination. We even have a workshop mod ready to make things go smooth. So I'm excited.
Oh, you've done it in a workshop mode.
Yeah. So
I didn't even know that.
So alright, just to explain real quick, it's with the 1v1 on Castillo. You have a warm up for 30 seconds at the beginning, and when the game starts, it has an integrated BO3 system. Basically, you need 9 kills to get 1 point, and first to 2 wins. Basically, whenever you kill someone, everybody is teleported back to somewhere randomly to avoid camping, and yeah, that's basically it. And with that in mind, with this mod available, games do not last more than 10 minutes. So it's going to be very intense. Things will go like in a flash. And I think in 2 or 3 hours it should be over.
Ah, that's pretty exciting. Well, it's 1750 where you are.
Yes.
I'll be nice to you and, consider your CEST time zone.
Yes, that is 2 for you, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, looks like Vino was not able to get into the lobby, so thanks a lot for signing in, I guess. Anyway, lobby 5, game 1 is underway. And now it is a question of knowing who will be dominating this series. We know that the top SR should be doing well. Supayosh, not its main, is a French player who played in various enemy teams, a structure that I believe does not exist anymore, but still, it's been doing well recently as an off-tank. It's PrepCon taking the lead first, but as we know, this could change very easily.
Yeah, you never want to make an assumption too early on in the game. Yeah. Especially as there's 3 players now who are all drawing for that top spot. So as you say, it could really just go any way. Kurama's actually got himself a really good position in the courtyard, kind of taking control of a lot of this space. Now he's going up against PrepCoin. There's another one of those players at the top. Not going to win out the battle though.
It's not. But it's Biju having great start with 4 kills. Same for Goodbone with 4 to Kurama. And PrepCon winning this duel in the meantime. So we're starting to see a top 4 being drawn. Ninja Africa struggling to find the kills. It's Kurama with 6, Biju with 5. Nice shot onto Goodbone. Supayosh finding Biju in the meantime. So every time a game starts, you basically there's like kills everywhere, but you start to see who is getting the most of the kills, and you're starting to see a top 4 when it's the top 3, etc.
Yeah, and the top 3 really now, again, drawing actually with the 4th spot as well. All going to be Kurama, Goodbrand, PepCoin, and Biju. And actually, it's kind of hard to watch Ninja Africa because he just doesn't seem to be winning out many of his duels. He's actually got a negative KD, so just there with 3 kills, 8 deaths right now, and it's kind of it is hard when you're going up against people who are so significantly higher skill than you, because it's not even necessarily just about the aim, but it's about being able to check your corners and understand the different angles that other people may be coming from, which isn't an issue that you necessarily have quite as much in a 1v1 because you only have to pay attention to where one other person is, but in an FFA it's very different.
Yeah, absolutely. He still has 4 kills, and Doggy's only at 2 right now, one of the top seeds. Not having the best start for Doggy as Goodbrand and Biju. Sitting at 10 kills right now, Doggy finding one on the Ninja.
Doggy!
Doggy,
It's Doge! It's
What?
Doge, it's like the meme,
Oh, yeah.
the Doge meme with the little Shiba Inu.
Hold on, that's not in the sheet.
Yeah, he's pronounced it.
Doji? Oh,
Doge.
wait. I misread. Okay, Doji then. Oh.
I just find it so funny how you call him Doggy.
I actually always say Doggy, not Doge. No.
Oh no, the meme is Doge.
Well then.
Wow, Hamakit getting educated.
That's the meme education, I guess. Wow.
Oh man. Now I just can't help but think of like back when that meme was popular, you just calling it Doggy all the time.
Well.
People thinking, wait, what the hell is he talking about?
Oh, and yeah. Unlucky, I guess. Well, Dodgy is finding 6th place once again. He's gonna fall to Bichu. Bichu being our leader right now, only 10 deaths. But it's not below as the Kurama is at 6. Taking less risks, but in this situation it's not paying off. Like Bichu taking some very nice shots and having some very risky duels, but it's paying off for him. Right now at 18 kills. He's in the back of Dodgy, Dodge, or whatever actually at this point. Yeah, the duel against Pepcoin. Pepcoin actually winning the duel, and Pepcoin also being one of our ISR players.
Oh,
nice
that was a
shot.
nice shot onto Ninja Africa. That was fantastic. Actually, Bijou, you mentioned how he's been taking some pretty ambitious shots. He's really been paying off for him. He does get down just then by Kurama, but he was, there are times where he was kind of, when he brought down Doge, it was because he sort of snuck up behind him and was just shooting at him from behind, and Doge was completely ignoring him. And it's just that kind of
look at this
assertion.
Did you see that grapple right into Surpayage?
Oh, that was
very
nice.
good. A nice flick shot onto Dodge. And Goodbrand will end this live, but Bidris Symmetric is late right now. 23 kills, please count. Goodbrand trying to surpass him in the process, but starting to give it tough. Nice shot of the Dodge. Once again, Goodbrand passing
popping
back,
off.
getting shot in the meantime. I know it's a 5 kill difference. Now it's 6, maybe 7. No, that's super in the back.
No. Bijou, he came into this group as the 2nd seed, sitting at 4-5-3-8 as his peak SR, and he's actually making mincemeat of Doge, who is sitting in the 1st seed. I mean, Doge is only sitting at 11 kills, 20 deaths, while Bijou is up here with 26 kills and 17 deaths, and it's actually kind of surprising, where has this difference come from that is allowing Bijou to be so dominant and Doge to really be struggling?
Yeah, absolutely. Ninja Africa only at 4 kills right now, being like a punching ball in situation. Like, that's a lot of death, let's be honest. But unfortunately, against this player, it's actually hard to find your way. Ninja Africa almost falling by after using the jump pad. Don't fall, please. Don't do that to yourself, please. Ask Kurama. Oh, that's a nice 2 kills from Kurama. And yeah, as you say, Dodge is struggling to find picks in the meantime. Prepcoin actually getting 2nd place, and he's like 2 kills away, 1 kill away. Beats is not finding any picks, and in this situation, it can be very dangerous as you can lose 1st place very quickly.
Yeah, Prepcoin was really popping there, but he was put back into his grave by Bijou, and he did manage to bring himself up from 3rd to 2nd, and that's kind of just what happens. It sounds so obvious. Of course, all you have to do is pop off, but with all the pressure from all angles, it can make it very, very difficult. He's actually one of the few people who just now we're seeing using the jump pad. That was something we commented on yesterday, Hammer, about how not very many people do that because it can be quite predictable, but he's going for it, and Doge having a pop-off moment of his own.
Yeah, this one was needed. But Kurama is going far in these rankings. That 5th place. But in my case is totally honorable. Biju, however, that's a nice shot onto Super Yosh.
Yeah.
Getting jumped on. Kurama will take the kill on the dodge.
I mean,
stacked. Like
Super Yosh has really struck me as somebody who, unlike these top seeded players, he hasn't been trying to catch people out from behind or trying to put on a 2 versus 1 and engage in these already pressured fights. He's just been trying to take the direct 1v1s, and that's where he's really been falling quite easily, because he hasn't been trying to take the more clever route of doing it. He's just going straight against somebody else and being caught out in the process.
Oh, nice shot onto Kurama, using the grapple shot to take the high ground. Gonna get taken on by Biju, but that's expected at this point. Technically different between the two players, but Super Yosh sitting at a decent 4th place. Doji finding a few picks, but in the meantime, will Doji have the time to actually catch up, because Biju needs 12 kills to end this game, and he's not that far from it, considering he's able to pop off.
Far from it, but PrepCoin is also not far behind him. And if we look to see what PrepCoin's doing, he's positioned himself fairly well. He's got 2 Widowmakers against him, but he was able to bring one down, and now Goodbrand going down as well. He is going to be dying, so he's got to respawn now, but it's actually put him in a fairly good position. If he can bring Doge down in this 1v1, Doge's going to invest the grapple, but PrepCoin, he brought him down nonetheless, and that's put him in 1st place.
You're now stealing his wallet. He's going to need not letting you take them. Doji will kill him to Kurama. And oh, in a matter of seconds, Biju has taken over again. This 1st place. This could be a very contested 1st seed, Geo. 43 for Biju. PrepCoin at 41, losing what could be the most important jewel of this game, Geo. And now Biju is on the road to get 1st place in this lobby.
He's getting so much closer, PrepCoin. 3 kills behind him, and we know that PrepCoin has it in him to be able to catch up. He's only 1 behind now. That's exactly what he's doing. He just needs a couple more kills to put himself in 1st place. They're now drawing, and Bijou is still looking for the perfect angle, but there just isn't anybody in his line of sight. Now, he can see Goodbrand, but PrepCoin is so much further ahead, and Bijou being taken down.
Nice popping off. Nice of the Goodbrand. Finally, Super Yosh will take him down. Bijou falling to Kurama. This is a very close one. PrepCon needs 2, Biju needs 5. But in the meantime, look at the timer. They only have 20 seconds left to actually finish this game. But a close watch battle happening at the court at PrepCon with the kill to Ninja Flicker. He has 10 seconds to finish this. In the meantime, Biju could actually catch things up. And there's the kill.
And it's on Biju.
The 1st place. And yes, as you said, that's on Biju. In a matter of seconds, PrepCon will take this one! And that's the 1st game if I've ever seen one, Gio.
That was hilarious, just the fact that he needed 1 more kill. He'd taken Biju's lead, which was so strong for such a while, and his final kill was onto Biju. That is what I call BM. But I do find it interesting that PrepCoin, he specifically, when he knew that he only had to get a couple more kills, he specifically went for Ninja Africa, who he knew was going to be the easiest target. Yes, he happened to be nearby, but it's, you know, kind of thought process like that when you know that you're in that situation where you only need to get just a couple more kills and you're going to take that W, you go for the easiest target. You go for the person who isn't going to pressure you out the most, and that is exactly what PrepCoin did. And then, of course, the BM at the end onto Biju, his rival in this situation. I'm sure Biju will, in the next round, be wanting to get that back on him.
All right, so the game about to start. We have a quick pause as one of the players just had a quick disconnect. We are fixing this right here and right now. It's Kurama what left. So Kurama, we're just waiting for him to come back. I thought it was over. All right, people definitely are not reading the rules, and I'm not gonna say anything about that. All right, we are stream, so.
Gotta read the rules, kids.
Yeah, that's very important.
Oh, he's back.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
It's all good.
Wait, this lobby This is confusing. Oh, never mind. That's not lobby anyway. Yeah, actually, I just realized, but we haven't another result for lobby 3, I believe.
Okay.
It was Love, GPK, Ubid, Skylag qualifying. Love with a solid 26 points. And yeah, Quinn is back. So we are gonna head over to.
I like that
Yeah.
Bijou's actually in the Twitch chat and he's saying, yeah, I'm gonna get it back on him. I'm gonna bring it back.
Yep. Okay, so second game starting. PrepCoin won the first one, so let's see how things are going. Dodge. Sitting at first place, Dodge, who has been very silent in his first game, being on the top, it's a bit surprising. Maybe he's a bit off today, but this second game could be his. PrepCon already at 2 points as well. When we haven't seen as much is like we talked about Super Yosh, and Super Yosh is still finding his own marks. I think he finished 4th in the last game, so he could actually qualify, but it's gonna be close between him and I believe Good Brand, who also struggled last game.
Well, BG is completely popping again after returning from spawn, just grappled straight up into the courtyard, able to get everyone, although as I say that, we're going down to PrepCoin, his arch rival, and I'm totally happy to play on this rivalry like it's some lore of Overwatch. I mean, Overwatch has to have some lore, right?
Absolutely. For now, it's PrepCoin taking first place, but that should not last. PrepCoin, I think, is a big favorite of this lobby with Bijou. Less superior and nice flick shot of the Kurama, but PrepCoin. Bijou, they are not far behind. Superior, I think, a great start right now compared to last game.
Definitely. But, you know, we mentioned it last time how, you know, having that great start isn't necessarily gonna guarantee you any kind of success. And now we have 3 top players in this lobby are going to be drawing for that first place. Super Yoshi being able to put that forward a little bit. So obviously the big question is going to be whether he can maintain that. And we've seen what Bijou and PrepCoin can do and the kind of power that they can have over the other Widowmakers. Are they going to be able to target Super Yosh in a way that brings him down in the standings?
He's doing well right now. Sitting at 10 kills, first 2 digits player, but no target in his side. This means PrepCon has more than enough time to find 3 kills of his own, and now he has tied things up. This third place, like Super Yosh is actually keeping one position. He's not being aggressive at all. He's staying around this library. So it's paying off because Bijou was standing still right there, but he's not moving as much, and this could be that's a very predictable behavior from him, which could actually bite him in the ass.
You're right, he is staying here now, dueling it out with Bijou, who's decided to come and aggress onto him. So far, nothing happening. Super Yosh going to be taken down, and that'll be Bijou moving forward with the first place. But Super Yosh was able to get a pretty decisive kill on respawn. But it's going to be a little bit more work for him now to actually start to bring first place back into his possession.
Yeah, Super Yosh a bit too passive. This means Bijou will take this first place away from him. It's a nice shot. Oh, that almost hit the person on the aggro. Now, I'm not sure what that was, but we're converting to good brands. Bijou finding good brands in the process. And Bijou is like that game. He has secured this first place, but he has to stay in the rhythm. He has to keep this momentum that is building right now. If he slows down a bit too much, PrepCon will catch up once again.
And it's not even just about Bijou's momentum slowing down, but PrepCoin speeding up. Of course, well, it's not going to speed up if he, you know, goes down like he just did to Good Brand, but he's not that far behind. And in other lobbies, we would say maybe 3 kills is a bit much to ask for, those more slow-moving ones. But after what we saw in the last round, the difference in the kills between Bijou and PrepCoin right now is certainly not too much of an ask, but currently Doge is going to be sitting in that second place between the 2 players.
Yeah, absolutely, Dodge. We haven't talked much about him on this game, but he has been slowly catching up. Nice flick shot onto PrepCoin, using the grapple shot to take an aggressive angle. Oh, and another one. That's not gonna work 2 times in a row, my friend. PrepCoin taking the duel once again, but Dodge knows what to expect. And PrepCoin, these 3 deaths are huge for him. Dodgy. He's not far away from Bijou was taking first place of PrepCon. He's not sitting in 5th. Look at how much harm these 3 deaths did.
Yeah, I mean, perma-deleted is just not being able to catch or break in the situation, or now he's maybe gonna have his chance to pop off, but he was being pressured so much by both Bijou and Doge that he was actually demoted into the bottom 3 in this lobby. He's starting to catch up now as he seats himself back into 3rd place, with Bijou just 1 kill above him, although he's gonna be taken out there, and that's gonna make it a little bit harder for him to catch up, but Doge currently in the 1st place position, and it's a war between these 3 players that perma-deleted is currently losing.
Yeah, absolutely. He's being very aggressive, and the players have started to adapt to this playstyle. And Dodgy is taking very good angles to avoid that bitch who popping up in the meantime, falling to Kurama. Unfortunately, Dodgy not finding any keys in what was like a 7-man melee. So
yeah.
that's a nice blow to Superior. And this top 5 is very close, Geo, and I'm not sure who will take 1st place next. Anyone could do it. So.
Certainly right. Currently, the top 2 are in that draw situation. BG's gonna go a little bit ahead as he takes Doge out. And of course, we're just kind of seeing these top 3 players really target one another. They're all trying to put the others down while pushing themselves ahead. Nice. And it's kind of leading, you know, Kurama, Goodbrand, and Ninja Africa sort of in their own little situation, their own little world. Actually, Ninja Africa just sitting at the bottom there with 6 kills to 24 deaths. While Super Yosh has actually managed to steam ahead.
Wow. That's interesting. As we said, anyone could take 1st place back, but in the meantime, perma-deleted back off. Through those 2 kills. They're huge. 29 kills. Bijou has managed to tie things up. That's a nice 360. Look at perma-deleted actually. So aggressive with this grapple shot. Gonna get punished by Kurama in the back. And in the meantime, it's Bijou managing to find that next kill that will lead him 1st place.
I mean, so far it just leads me to believe that once these players are around that 40 kill mark, the person who gets 50, it's going to be decided in, you know, the last couple of kills. It's not going to be one person who's further ahead that's managed to, you know, get there. It's not one person who'll be like decisively ahead who's able to get it. It'll be right at the last minute someone will get that 50th kill.
Bijou is taking a good lead though. That's 44 kills. perma-deleted and Bijou, sorry, not finding any kills in this situation. So at any time, it's either Dodge or perma-deleted that can pop off in this situation. Dodge finding a good pick on the Ninja Africa. That will help him a lot. Dodge being one of the tops, that reminds you. So he's expecting to perform well. That's a nice kill. That's a nice 2 kills. Quick and precise of the dog. And now it's maybe a jump shot. He almost got this one. perma-deleted has great movement. It's hard to hit him. And Dodgy, his killing spree will end very. It's Bijou taking a very commanding lead here.
And actually, I have to say, it made me laugh because both perma-deleted and Ninja Africa were going for Doge at the same time, but because Doge was preoccupied with perma-deleted, Ninja Africa was able to just get the kill by walking straight up to Doge and shooting him in the side of his head, pretty much through the temple. But you're right, Bijou, he's got a pretty strong lead. Doge only a few kills behind, but we're finally in that 40 kill part of the game where it's that race for the final 10, and if he can pop off, then this could happen very quickly. But last round we saw it happen a little bit more slow, and that gave perma-deleted the time he needed to overtake him.
Oh, that's a pop-off. Very good. That's 3 kills in a row. Maybe a 4th. No, he was about to get in cover just in time. Ninja Africa fighting the duel. Nice from Bijou to use the stair as a cover, but that's not a cover in from Dodge, who was behind him. And Dodge is the main contestant for this 1st place. I believe perma-deleted and Superior are out of contention as there is only 1 minute remaining. Nice kill onto Dodge, and it's 5 Geo. This could go very quickly, as we said.
Bijou said that he was going to get his revenge on perma-deleted for overtaking him, and it looks like he's going to stand true to those words. Doge is the one who's the most close to catching up with him, but still with a few kills behind him, Bijou's looking like he is set to take the win because perma-deleted is still 10 kills behind Bijou right now, and I don't think there is the time for him to catch up. There's less than a minute to go on the clock, and Bijou only needs 3 kills.
That's only 30 seconds remaining, as you said. Super Yosh is looking to steal that third place, but BurtMacklin is 2 kills ahead. In the meantime, it's Biju almost ready to finish this game. He needs one more. Yes, Ninja Africa is in sight. Are we going to time? He's not finding the picks at all. It's gonna die to gold, but in the meantime, it gives the opportunity for BurtMacklin to actually catch up to Dodge. We've got just 5 seconds remaining, but the kill is
there we go. He got taken down so close just to the end there, and I was thinking, oh god, what if he just keeps being taken down and it ends on the 49? But no, he was able to secure that last kill, and now we have a game on our hands because our former winner, PrepCoin, did not do anywhere near as well in this round, ending with just 42 kills on the board. And maybe it was that Bijou required, and Doge even for that fact, required like a little bit of a warm-up as they went into this round. So what this means going forward into the final round of this best of 3, well, I'm not entirely sure, Hammer, because all of these players have shown such dominance.
Yes, absolutely. And now, third game. Doji was able to come back. That second place will help him a lot, but he needs a good result in this game if he wants to have a chance at reaching that top 4. I believe PrepCoin with his third place should be safe. So is Bijou, who managed to get second then first. So I believe for these two players, we said, oh, and there's another one, Super Yosh, tasting the cold waters of Ansi Geo.
Good run. Actually, I think this may be the first time that we've seen him start at the top.
Yeah.
He's gonna be holding on to it for now, but Kurama, okay, this is his chance to come in. Again, still early days. We're seeing PrepCoin actually in the bottom 3 right now, though. And I'm hoping for his sake that he hasn't kind of mental boomed and that he still has the confidence and that feeling of willpower within him to be able to take first place. I mean, obviously this is still super early and we can't say whether that's happened at this point, but we've seen what he can do and I want to continue to see that.
Oh, and a good burn. That's an interception. That's also a signal to beat you. Burn having a great start, as you said. And if he's doing against PrepCoin, he's gonna lose it, but still 7 kills to his count. Kurama, 3 kills behind. Nice jump shot onto Ninja Africa. Was not moving! PrepCoin, this is why you don't take the jump pads, Geo. A quick and easy headshot to bring him to 9. The 2 digits are almost secured. And yes, Goodbrand has definitely started this game very strongly.
Goodbrand actually avoiding a shot by Super Yosh by using his grapple at the perfect time. Gonna bring down PrepCoin
God!
And Ninja Africa. And this is our diamond player at 3.3k SR, popping up early in our 3rd round.
Oh, this is great visibility for him as well. Not the most of non-players. Dodgy will come in the back, but that start is definitely a thing to be proud of. But Super Yosh and Dodgy are not far behind. He needs to keep on finding those good juice and those picks coming in a row. Nice jump shot of the Kurama as well. That's 12 keys secured. As I said, there's a dog barking behind him. And he needs to be careful about that.
Yeah, he's going to be fearing the end of his dynasty here as Doge gets closer and closer. And it actually seems to be Doge mostly getting the better of him. He just kind of is the vice of Goodbrand. He can't really get those key kills onto Doge. But he's going to be retaining the lead just for now. That was a nice sneak kill onto Kurama. He got just sneaking behind him onto the high ground. And so he should be feeling good about this. But very aware of the breath down the back of his neck from Doge and Super Yosh, who aren't far behind him in the standings right now.
Speaking of Dodgy, nice headshot into Ninja Africa, not to get the pick. Ninja Africa has good movement, but it's not gonna be enough in this situation. Meanwhile, PrepCoin is at 6th place with 9 kills though. A quick pop-up and that should be 8. Goldbund still keeping this 1st place. Dodgy, his main objective is to get a good pop-up and get these picks. Whoa! Getting shot through the bush. PrepCoin with a very crucial pick. It's hard to catch up in a day a few times in a row, Geo.
Well, PrepCoin's certainly going to need those crucial picks, as you say, because he's sitting in 5th place right now, and he wants to be in that top 4. You know, Goodbrand is a player who we haven't really seen in the top 4 in the 2 previous rounds, and he's still leading. He's still got those 17 with Bijou just behind him with 16. Doge as well, in fact. And this could potentially be where he starts to lose his lead as Doge ties things up. But Prepcoin's desperately going to be wanting to get back into 4th place. There we go. He's actually finally made it, pushing Kurama down. And so there's so much pressure in this top 4 right now.
Yeah, Dodgy has managed to catch up. 1 kill, and then we get this 1st place. Jump pad, very dangerous, but Bijou will miss this shot. Crouching everywhere on this high ground, but not being contested right now. That's a nice shot, however, catching him in the jump. In the meantime, Gun was fine from the pit. Prepcon also taking Gunpon down, so Prepcon has managed to take 1st place.
He's shot up from where he was in the bottom of the table all the way to the top, and Goodbrand has been forced down into 3rd now as Doge continues to tie up with the 1st place spot. The question is, can Goodbrand pull things back in his favor and get those kills faster than his counterparts, because now he's slipped into 4th. He's not right now at a risk of going into 5th, but the problem is for him, will he be able to potentially speed up, catch up with his opponents in that top 4 and take things back over from Doge or Bijou or Prepcoin?
Yeah, press tab. We've got like 3 people contesting 1st place. We used to be at 22 at each. Prepcoin with a nice kill, another one. Began 24. That's a 360. Dodge. Oh, he has 1 HP and he can't finish him off. And all of a sudden, Dodge is able to catch him on that 1st place. Bijou is not far as well, and this is gonna be a close one against you, I think.
Oh, Doge. I really thought he was going to get away with just 3 HP then, but it wasn't to be. But when he comes back from his spawn, he gets 2 perfect shots there. The last one being, of course, onto Super Yosh. And Goodbrand is still trying there. He brings Prepcoin down. But is it really enough? Because Doge has taken actually quite a serious lead here.
Yeah, Doge doing very well right now. Prepcoin, nice 2 picks in a row to help him get that 1st place once again. But from the back, Doge finds Bijou. Duel against PK on the high ground. It's not gonna really commit for 8, and this means Prepcon can get the easy kill. And now Prepcon cementing a good lead with 31 kills. Super Yosh finding Bijou as well. Means Bijou, I believe, is out of contention for this top 1 at the moment.
That's certainly how it's beginning to look like. Prepcoin is actually taking a fairly decisive lead when we have a look at what he's doing. A nice shot onto Kurama, very aggressive there, but he is going to be going down to Super Yosh, who actually did really well in the last round. Doesn't really appear to be showing up all that much in this round, but he has himself had some nice picks, but he's not really in that contention for the first 4 spots, to be honest, in this round, having not a very good KD as it stands. But things moving on into the 30s for the top 3 players in this round so far.
Yeah, Prepcon is keeping this one. Ninja Africa, that's a quick shot, as we said. Using this jump pad can be very dangerous. It was an easy pick from Prepcon, who knew exactly what momentum the Widowmaker would have. And now from the coach out, that's the duel happening. Ninja Africa down. It fights Prepcon as well. And Georgia has fallen a bit out of contention as Bijou is at 34, Prepcon at 46, so Prepcon is commenting for the close range duel, but in the meantime, Bijou couldn't find a crucial piece. Yeah,
just this 1v1 here.
Yeah,
finally managed to get it onto Super Yosh. I was just waiting to see how that was going to go. It's so funny to see them kind of run around each other, but he's just popping up right here, Hammer.
There you go, Prepcon. He's in your house, finding headshots after headshots, sorry. He's got Bijou. No, Bijou will take him down. He was standing still as well. You're standing still. You're dead against some of the best Widow players we have in Europe, in Africa. Juking Prepcon as best as he can. Hey, he's so close from each other. What is this?
I have no idea what is going on here. They're literally immediately Prepcoin getting the better of Ninja Africa there. Fairly unsurprisingly, Ninja Africa sitting there with just 3 kills to 39 deaths right now. And Bijou as well going down. Prepcoin is only 7 away from the kills he requires. And Bijou's going to be feeling a little bit vindictive here, given that he tried so hard to beat Prepcoin out in that 2nd round.
Yeah, Prepcoin has 43, falling Kurama's hands. Sorry, Dodgy actually. We has 47. Goldbron falling. That means that was a kill.
Oh
And
no.
I believe now he's totally out of the equation for a potential top 1 PrepCon. Winning the duel against Bijou means he's gonna have a way better start on this race to top 1 as he gets 2 kills in a row, 3 kills in a row, maybe a 4th on 2. Super Yosh, there you go. And that's gonna help a lot, Gio.
Oh, getting shot in the back though, down to Super Yosh, but things aren't all lost. Bijou is still quite a bit behind him at just 42 kills, and PrepCon only requires 2. He can probably get these in quick succession if he gets the right angle, but look, he's being aggressed on by Goodbrand and Ninja Africa at the same time. He is going to be brought down though, so it's still extra time required for him to get those kills.
Yeah, absolutely. Bijou still is qualified, but he would love the best seed. PrepCon needs 2 kills. And he's not winning this duel. Still, he's gonna get Kurama, and this duel could be crucial. He has 2 players potentially to kill, but Kurama will take him down. And maybe, if he has time, Dodgy could catch up, but he will not have time because PrepCon will get his 5th kill, 15th kill. Something like that. Anyway, that's the kill 15. You understand me? My English is broken, sorry for that. And PrepCon will get, I believe, that's first seed. So congrats to him.
I think so. I mean, PrepCon actually had a really interesting few rounds here because he kind of fluctuated so much up and down the standings. We at one point saw him right at the bottom, really struggling to catch up with his opponents, and then he would just shoot straight to the top and retain that place. And of course, in the second round, we saw Bijou really get the better of him, and it was just very interesting to see how he was able to come straight back after losing that first spot in the second round.
Oh my, that's it for round 1, ladies and gentlemen. So rankings are about to pop. I'm just waiting in the meantime. Let's have a look at the other lobbies. Lobby 6. Sycamore, Bad Aim, Quick 70, Sid Panther will go through. Lobby 7 is still underway. Lobby, I believe that's lobby 8 also still underway. So that's
still happening.
Yeah, still happening. And the admin of Lobby 5, that is Dozer, thanks a lot for him, to be fair, one of the main organizers as well, is the one who will be giving us the scores. So, alright. Let's see how we did in this lobby. I'm just waiting now. But what are we expecting to come on top? So we got Bijou, we got Dodge, we've got PrepCon. No, it's about 4th place. Super Yosh could be a good contestant, but maybe Kurama?
Maybe. I mean, the question is, like, did Goodbrand do enough to potentially clinch the 4th place?
Yep, absolutely. We'll have to wait because I just did these scores. Dozer is having. Actually, I can check on the tournament page. Let me see. Let me have a quick look.
This is always the tensest part when you're waiting to find out who it is that's going through the next round.
Wow, this is actually way too close for my heart.
Oh really?
Okay, so Bijou is actually 1st place with 28.
Oh wow. Okay.
At 26, 2nd place, and like there's a big gap between 2nd and 3rd. It's Dodge with 16, and Super Yosh with 12. 5th place is Goodbrand at 11, Kurama at 8, and Ninja Africa at 2 points. So, alright, that's our top 4. And no real surprises there, Gio. Maybe the Super Yosh could have been good as well, but Super Yosh, good performance in game 2, definitely helped him a lot.
Yeah, Super Yosh really showed himself up. I mean, personally, I'm more surprised actually. I think at Bijou getting that first spot because I seriously expected to go to PrepCon. Oh,
I think we have a tiebreaker situation, Gio.
Oh no. Why?
I have to check. I think there's like a tie between our Murloc player and Greece. Oh, actually, they tied. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we did that. Sorry, I totally forgot. We used to do a 1v1, but now they're counting the kill count of each game. And it's seven. It's Grice who will move forward against Murglurgle.
Mr.
I believe it's because it's because Grice has got 86 kills and our Murloc at 85. So
Ah, that makes
more
sense.
kills. That's the way to you clear ties. So
and the interesting thing there with Grice is actually Grice is he was the last seeding in Group 8, so it's nice to see him be able to go through.
Yep. So let's have a look how things are going.
Chat with Biju Easy.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. We're waiting for the rest of the scores. I'm gonna do the seeding, and we'll be back in 15 minutes for the round 2 of the game. Stay tuned. And we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second round of the second qualifier of the first Widowmaker showdown you've ever seen on the internet. And I am Arakik, your caster as well as your main organizer. I am with Geo. This is great. We love life, etc. Yeah, this is the worst intro I've ever done, but it's okay. Alright. So, we are doing lobby 2, ladies and gentlemen. Caster Nest, I believe, went to 4. So, lobby 1 and 3, we will keep you updated on how these lobbies are going. But we're gonna go on lobby 2. So, lobby 2 with Shade, Pijul, with the stick Pijul. Pijul is like the only returning player from the lobby we've just seen. We got FKQ returning as well, and some new faces. So, I said Shade, as Love. I think he's British, I'm not entirely sure. There's Yubi, there's Quick70, there's FKQ, and there's Bulldog. So, as you can see, the terms of SR, very balanced from 4K2 to 4K5. So, all lobbies are balanced at this point. There's like lobby 1 with YRN Rose, Sycamore, Zardo, Pascal, Braven, Doge, Tap, and Grice. Lobby 3 is Jaden, Simple FNK, Fast Kill, GPK, I have Lethal, Bees, Valent, Super Yosh. There's BurtMacklin in lobby 4 with Prepcon, Fee, Bad Aim, Zard, Skylag, Street Panther, and Integral. So these are the lobbies. So these are very stacked lobbies as well. Managed to get 4 lobbies with players not beating each other twice. There might be a few exceptions, but it should be okay in this situation. It's hard to tell who will go on top in each lobby. All of those are very stacked, and as we say, Geo, very balanced SR wise.
Yeah, no, that's certainly true. In the kind of original lobbies, we were seeing quite a wide variety of various SRs. But now going into the next round, we're actually seeing a little bit less of a variety. It's all kind of between that. I think mostly between 4.1 and 4.6. Actually, I'd say mostly between 4.2 and 4.6, with a couple that are less than that. So it's all very much a closer skill range. And I mean, going into lobby 2, what's going to be interesting is as you said, we've seen Biju play. He was in the last round that we just watched, and we saw how great he was, but he's actually the second seed coming into this. So we have Shade sitting at the top, who is going to be, we should be expecting him to be better than how we saw Biju, given that he is a higher seeding. So that's kind of interesting. It sets the tone for what we expect the skill of this lobby to be, when we know that this guy that we've seen play, who is really good, isn't even the top.
Absolutely. So lobby is filling up right now. Never mind. I just pressed the tab, it's not the case at all. We're supposed to be starting to fill the lobbies, so lobby 2 will be ours. We're just waiting for and actually we win the wrong lobby, so that's why. Okay, that helps.
Disgusting.
There's a reason for that. Okay, I'm just asking for an invite, and we should be starting very soon. So, all right, yeah, that's absolutely the right lobby, right?
It really helped if we were in the right lobby. Yeah, yeah, definitely. We're still in round 2, lobby 1.
Yep. So, just as a reminder, we're doing lobby 2, as we said. Caster Nest will be on lobby 4, French stream. With BurtMacklin, PrepConf, Bad M, Ozart, Skylax, Stick Panther, Integral. So, very stacked lobby as well. And this is going to be a very exciting round of games. Once again, the format is still the same as we've got 3 games played in each lobby. Each lobby plays these games. They get points based on their rankings. And after that, top 4 moves forward. And then we have another round. Keep this in mind. We play 3 more games right after that. And we have 16 players. Going to go down to 8 because we need to eliminate 8 of those. And this top 8 will join the 8 already qualified players from yesterday. And with our 16, and guess what? The bracket will be available tonight after this qualifier. So if you are qualified tonight, or if you qualified yesterday, stay. Or if you are an invited player, I've seen only be watching and bombing as well. So if you are an invited player or participating in the final, stay tuned, because the final bracket will be released not right after, but like 30 to an hour after. So I just can't wait
It
to
won't be
see who.
long.
Yeah, and just a quick info on how seeding will be done. All invited players are seeded 1 to 16, and all qualified players are seeded 17 to 32. Just as a quick note, these qualified players will be seeded based on their last performance, so their round 3 score. So then there's seed 1 versus seed 32, and with that, this means invited players will only match with qualified players. So it could some surprise at the beginning as well. So I can't wait for Saturday. That's all I have to say as a TLDR.
So I'm just reading the chat right now, and Sal said, "Good luck, don't have fun."
Yikes.
So mean.
That's that's a column D. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like 2 points D, you know.
Yeah. It is a colon. You were right.
Yeah, it's a column. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I did not forget this word. Not forget not to cast. Oh, Sile. That was a very close call on this one. So, this is our lobby. We've got 8 players. Shade is one of the few to get 30 points in his lobby. So we are expecting him to do well. Love was also still first place in his lobby. So, well, Love is having a great start right now with 5 kills. So, I'm not lying when I told you he's the one to check out so far.
Yeah, we were talking about how Shade is sitting at the top seating right now in this lobby, but actually Love has really taken the lead. Well, FKQ is going to be sitting at the top right now. It's kind of a fight between these this top 4, although Shade's actually dropped down into 5th.
It's like such a small gap at the beginning that you can't know where we get top 1. And once top 1 start popping up, you can go very quickly. And the one I haven't talked a lot yet is Biju at 8 kills, tied up with FKQ. Shade will find Biju in the process. This gives space for FKQ to take the back from Biju. And FKQ did very well in his lobby. We were able to cast him a few hours ago. So we know what to expect, Gio.
Yeah, he was one of those players who he would really pop off, and then he kind of had a couple of moments where he would be a little bit more inconsistent. So the thing with FKQ, we want to be looking out for him to get those proper pop-off moments and be able to keep going with that kind of success, because otherwise he'll find himself slipping in the standings.
Yeah, that's happening right now. Love, 1 is duel against FKQ. This Love has managed to tight fix jumps. Biju is in the same situation, but FKQ with a crucial pick up onto side manages to keep this one. Oh, he's in the back. No, he missed. He's not moving. No, FKQ, don't do that to you. Oh, yeah, the side with the still Love sitting on the elf pack that does not exist because elf packs are not enabled in this game mode. And it's Love, suddenly, with Love and Passion taking first place.
Love, yeah, he was doing great, but he did get to that position where he was just down to 11 HP, and at that point, you can get kills on other people, but as soon as somebody starts to aim at you that you're not aiming at yourself, you know that you're going to be in that position where you're eventually going to be brought down. But right now, it doesn't matter all that much because he is still retaining that first place position. And he's up here right now in that position on the arches that we have cited as being the key to success. Yeah, such a good position. You have great sight lines on pretty much anyone who could come at you from any angle.
Yeah, you say Side also wanted position. Close quarter duel. Love. Oh, Side has 1 HP.
Going down.
Yeah. Love. He has to be careful because in the meantime we got quick 70. I believe he's from Switzerland. And that 15 kills. Look at how close this top 5 is already.
Yeah. But this is what happens when you end up in these lobbies where you start to narrow down the players as the top players from the previous lobbies, and you have this really close skill gap. You're going to have it end up being very, very close. Really, only Yubi at the bottom there is the one straggling, but everybody else is very close within one another.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at how contested this position is on the corner. Like, everybody wants to stay there. It looks like the meta game of Widow 1v1. I mean, Widow FFA right now. In the meantime, we got Jules happening inside. Quick 70. Actually managing to find the lead. Oh no, Shade! On the list of shame for Shade. as he falls into the water. And Style, I haven't talked about Style yet as well, but he's also almost taking the lead off Quick 17, losing it Zul against Love. It's Shade, there you go, that's a great kill onto Love. And that's top one, still being heavily contested, Gio. That's...
Well, one thing that Sal's been doing, you mentioned how we haven't really spoken about him that much, is he's been seeing other Widowmakers who are in good positions, and he's been really aggressing on them to try and take over that position, rather than just kind of accepting where he is. And that's been working out fairly well for him. He's sat in that 3rd place right now, but he's not too far behind 2nd, so there certainly still is time for him to raise that kill count and climb up in the standings. But Bijou is drawing with him, and we've already seen how well Bijou can play. And so it's certainly pressure on.
Alright, Style. We talked about how he was being very aggressive. Managed to catch up. Love fighting to things of his own. Quick 70. Oh, Yubi, one of the bottom rankings. Finding a pick that could actually bite Style later on as Love manages to get that 1st place. Bijou also falling a bit out of our sights at 24 kills. Like, actually, it's hard to keep track of everything because of how close this lobby is. FKQ finding his kills as well. Like, top 6 is close. So
definitely. And it's kind of crazy to see Shade having dropped into that 6th spot, because you mentioned it is close and all these kill counts are very, very similar to one another. But Shade, he came in as the 1st seed into this group, and now he's sitting in the bottom 4. It's certainly not something we expected.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Quick 70. That's a few pickup that will help him reach for the first time that 40 kills mark. And the one to side, Quick 70 on our F8 button for our observer. That's a quick close range kill coming from FKQ. And Love also managing to contest that position, using grapple shot to his advantage. But yeah, literally this game is... it's like a king of the hill where you want that corner so bad, but Shade finding Love in the air. And Quick 70, however, keeping this 1st place, having that position on the balcony. Not for HP though, and yeah, quick kill for Shade.
Quick still retaining that 1st place, although Bijou is very close behind him. He's actually drawing with him in kills. This is going to be a lot more pressurizing, but he's being brought straight down by Love, who's on a little bit of a tear, and that's going to throw Bijou into the lead for now. Oh no!
Oh, I was actually watching I was saying silent because I was like, will he actually fall on this one? And he actually did, unfortunately. So yeah, he's actually losing your kill and not finding kills in the process. You're gonna get one on your be sure. But in the meantime, Bijou and FKQ managed to catch up. Actually, Quick 70 sitting at the 5th place. That's a very big drop, considering how close this lobby is. You can drop 5 places in like a matter of seconds and you won't even expect it.
Bijou was really playing in the center of the chateau there, managing to get some good shots. Bringing down Shade as his last one here. Now finding himself going against him once again. He wants to keep on to that key 40. He's going to survive it out. But still, now against Love, who we've seen can get these amazing streaks with his kills. And I really like Bijou's positioning. In fact, he's moved himself specifically to be between those pillars. It wasn't quite enough in that specific duel, but it certainly shows that he's very cognizant of where he is.
Oh, Shade. Nice 2 picks for him. Managing to find himself into the top. Look at this top 3, Gio! They're all at 40!
All at 40.
All at 40, and Style might join them soon, actually. Like, last place than 26. Bijou finds FKQ, so he gets his 1st place back for him. Actually, another one on Quick 70, so... kills don't matter. Keep this in mind, it's only the rankings. So, Love also finding his way in 3rd place, but okay, managed to take things up, and... just to watch.
Love is still drawing with Bijou, and we're getting closer and closer to this needed 50 kills. Bijou pulling away slightly, getting that 1 extra kill, but the fact that it is so close here, it suggests that it's going to be a matter of milliseconds that's going to decide who is actually going to win this round out.
And we've got only a minute remaining, Gio, so we're gonna have to be quick. This is gonna be very close. No way we can know what's gonna take the first place in this first game. It's only first game. Till this moment, we have 2 games to go right after that. And Love, yes, you are right to call it. It's popping off, but gonna fall to Quick 70. Quick 70, I think, out of contention for a top 1. Could be maybe reaching top 4, but Love is close to this 50 kill mark.
Biju's catching up. He's only 1 away.
There you go.
Finally able to do it, but it looked so close, and that first place spot was consistently switching between various members of this lobby. Mentioned it a number of times already, Hammer, but it still just goes to show how close the skill level in this game really is. Always so close, those top 4 in kills, and Love finally coming out on top.
We are in for a ride, Gio. That's all I have to say on this game. And on the next one, in the end, it's Bijou, Sile, and I believe it was FKQ on 4th place.
And it's kind of crazy because Shade didn't make it into that top 4.
Yeah.
And he was doing so well at the start. He came in as the #1 seed of this group. You know, what was going wrong for him? Was it because he was being targeted? Was it because he just wasn't able to hit his shots? Did he have the pressure too much on him? That's something that we're going to be looking out for in this round, is can Shade bring it back? He knows he's good enough. He came in with 30 points.
Absolutely. FKQ with the first blood. Well. It's reset. It's entirely reset. This is a new game, and anyone could pop off. Legit, all 8 players have a chance at top 4 contention. Nice one of Shade finding Love, taking a bit too much there. Shade being one of these surprises, coming from the bottom position, actually reaching top 3 in the end. FKQ with the first 5 kills of the game.
Still close, but of course still early days. Bijou actually getting a great shot onto Baldo there as he was distracted by his own 1v1. And now again, we're in this situation where so many of these players are just sitting here with the same number of kills. Still some more time required before anyone really tears away. But actually, FKQ and Bijou, not only do they have the same number of kills, but they have the same number of deaths as well. So, well, FKQ actually, as I say that, besides he's going to get a couple of kills.
That was a great shot on to Love as well. 8 kills to see for him, FKQ. Will be one of our top players in this lobby as well. Sile will take him back in the end, and Love managed to catch up a bit. It's gonna fall to Sile. Shade finding Quick 17 in the meantime. Quick with a bit of a less better start than last game. Once again, we have close top for all at 8 kills. Sile managing to get that first place for how long?
Bijou actually got a fantastic kill onto FKQ. It was in super close range just as he was grappling in towards him, but Bijou actually now sitting in 6th, with Love kind of retaining and taking position back in that first place spot, which he had for so long in the last round. And now actually this position where he is now really interesting, because generally they say the low ground is not the advantageous one, but it seems he had a great sight line, but instead gonna get caught out by Sile, sending him straight into the grave.
And my Bijou is a bit struggling. There's like a big gap between 4th and 5th place. Love still having his game on with a nice shot onto Quick 70 from a distance. This is helping him a lot. He's gonna lose this close range duel against Shade. Actually gonna concede this first place for a bit. Shade, one of the big contestants of this lobby as well. Hard to find a favorite between the two, but Love, the kill onto Yubi, is gonna go to his favorite first, Geo. And this is where the carnage can begin.
Oh, but it doesn't work. Wasn't able to remain there for long, although he's going to be returning back to that spot. But I have to say, it's really nice to see Shade actually having a bit of redemption and sitting at the top of the scoreboard here, because he really was thrown down lower than he'd like to be at the end of the last round. So the fact that he's been able to come back in this round and turn things around, it would appear, is very nice. But of course, he's got to be aware that Love is not far behind him. Right now, only 2 kills. And we've seen Love's pop-off moments. It shouldn't take long for him to catch up if he is going to. But actually right now, Hammer, he's not getting the chance. He's being shot down at every moment.
Yeah, it's been twice that he was shut down when he was trying to get that corner. So FKQ taking the lead over him, and Shade, he's 7. I think that's 7 kills ahead of FKQ for Shade, who is having a great start right now, and this could be a very quick game. Like compared to the first game, this one could end in a rather quick fashion, I have to say.
I think you're definitely right. It's not looking anywhere near as tight and constantly flip-flopping as it was in the last round. And actually, when we look at the breadth of the kills right now on the scoreboard, it's ranging from 28 at the top with Shade down to 6 at the bottom with Boldo. And there really is that variety on the board right now.
Quick, I mean, a bit of struggle. FKQ getting shut down as well, but Shade not finding any picks in the meantime means FKQ and Love can start closing the gap. Boldo with 2 crucial picks as well, stopping Biju from leaving that 7th place at 14 kills. Shade, there you go, finally gets one. That's on to quick 70. FKQ with a double kill in the meantime, and Shade has slowed down things a bit, and FKQ is catching up rather quickly, Joe.
He really is. He's getting closer and closer, just 4 behind now. Although Shade is going to get a shot in there onto Yubi. It's going to put him ahead a little bit more. But now he's at a low HP and in this close range with Bijou, able to win that one out. So he's going to head back up to this perch, but taken down fairly swiftly by Yubi. He was looking for the redemption and the revenge.
Love at his perch. And this is where they can start popping off. Fast reaction from Yubi. He's not going to stay there any longer. Love, this is his time to shine. Never mind. Died. Anyway.
Never mind.
Oh, wait, okay, he got his perch, so... Okay, here we go again. It was just a matter of time before he was starting to pop up. 31 kills for Love. FKQ in his sight. There you go, that's a quick kill side. We get the 8 at close range. But this succession of kills, Geo, will help Love get that 2nd place at Shade. Now he has to be careful. That's first place. Could lose it at any moment.
Yeah, that's very true. He's only 1 kill away, and Love now getting ever closer. I actually thought he was going to overtake Shade there, but Shade was able to get in a kill of his own to keep that lead in his own possession. But look, when we look at the scoreboard, Bijou down in 7th. What has happened to him in the meantime? He's nowhere near the top of this leaderboard like he was last round.
No, that could be deadly for him. In the meantime, Love has managed to tie things up with Shade. No, he's not at his favorite perch. But the edge onto side. Can he get one more? No. Kill stolen by Boldo, and Love, he's not gonna get first place yet. Shade managing to find that first place, and that shot from Love was actually insane. Love, a perch, is getting contested. Side will find the kill, but right now it looks like Shade, one of our main contestants for first place, and as well, Bijou, quick, not the best game. This could hurt a lot in the final standings.
And this must be ever frustrating for Love, because it seems that every time he actually starts to tie things up with Shade, Shade is just able to get in those kills quicker. And now Love has been brought down in a number of attempts this time that Shade's been able to pull away slightly more. So he's now sitting 3 ahead of Love. Love attempting to catch up now, but Shade only requires those extra 10 kills to win out this round. And now they're drawing once again. How is Shade going to be able to get those kills? Yes. No. In fact, Love taking the lead. Yeah,
Love actually lost a duel against Shade, but it did not matter. Shade, however, has a good position now. He's gonna stay very passive. The duel against Love, this one could be very important. FKQ comes in the back and steals this away. Shade dying twice in a row, maybe 3 times. No, it's gonna find Yubi and tie things up. And once again, it's a battle for top 1 starting right here and right now, Jim.
The pressure is on. Shade pulled away back into the lead. We have a spec on him. You can see he's sitting in the library right now, just looking for those key picks. But the problem is because there's a column in the middle of the room, it's really restricting the opportunities he has. Whereas Love spending a little more time outside, it's possible that he could have a higher chance. And Shade getting taken straight down by FKQ. That is definitely not going to help him keep this lead, especially as Love is only 1 kill behind him. Is Love going to be able to get that crucial kill to tie things up again?
And we don't have much time left, Gio. 1 minute 40 seconds remaining, and Shade 4 kills away from closing this game. Look at the bottom 4 as well. Bijou sitting at last place right now. Bulldog, Quick 70 are tied right now, but Shade taken down by Side, taken down by FKQ as well. This gives space for Love and FKQ to actually catch up, and Bijou is falling far behind. It's 2 kills far away from Bulldog. We got 7th place from him.
Love going down. This could be the chance that FKQ has to take 2nd place if he tries his hardest. But Shade isn't far away from winning out the round. FKQ has taken that 2nd place. It's going to push Love down even further. And this is going to get concerning for him. He was so close to overtaking the 1st place. But now FKQ, Shade and FKQ are drawing
FKQ has a great position right now. He could actually close things up right here and right now. Shade is struggling at the worst moment possible. Shade inside. There's a quick shot. Ruby inside as well. Takes the close and Joel! No issues for FKQ. God. And now he has 40 seconds remaining. And Bulldog is standing still. FKQ makes the clutch comeback and gets 1st place in this lobby.
That was disgusting. We were talking for so long about how Shade and Love were the 2 players to be looking at constantly meeting in that tie, with Shade just clinching out a tiny bit. But FAQ able to come in right at the end there and get those clutch kills that he needed to push himself up into 1st place. Shade probably going to be feeling a little bit salty about that, I would have to say.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. And the big important factor also is not only the top 1, but the bottom 4. We've got Quick 70 as well as Bijou in this bottom 4. I believe Bijou finished last. Last place is 0 points, which is a very deadly in my opinion. Bijou needs like the top 1, I think, to wrap things up and go into round 3. As I think it's gonna be very tough to actually get in the lead. Anyway, Love. Oh, it's a quick pick to start things off. Shade not able to find last picks to get top 1. But here we go. Last game of this lobby. After that, 16 players would remain. We've got, I remind you, we've got all 4 lobbies running at the same time. Lobby 4 is happening right now on Casters, made with French broadcast. And well, that is a dominant start from Love.
Yeah, he's been getting a number of multi-kills, although as you say, that kind of cursed it. Send him straight back into a respawn. But he's heading straight back into the courtyard here. And this is something that actually Love seemingly did quite a bit, was ensure that he was occupying this outside area, whereas we saw people like Bijou and Shay spending a little bit more time inside, where there typically is fewer opportunities for these 1v1s.
Oh my, FKQ definitely on fire. A great start from him as well. Got 4 kills in a row, and he's just got 1st place from Love. Bulldog. The pick onto Side. Style 2 kills in a row as well. Style, a quiet player in this lobby, could actually snatch a 4th place if he keeps doing well like this.
Well, FKQ setting a good precedent here.
Oh my.
This time not looking like he's going to have to clutch out at the end, more like he's decided he wants to take the lead early on. Love is tying up with him, so there's certainly pressure on. And again, Bijou sitting in last. What has happened to him? It's like he's completely broken, lost all the mentality you require, especially after, you know, in a tournament like this, where you're doing the same thing over and over again. It can become exhausting, and you need to have that mental fortitude to keep yourself going.
Quick 70 with the next kill onto Shade. FKQ. That's surpassed by Love. Love actually winning a duel against Quick 70, and gonna get those 15 kills. Love. should be qualified after those great performances in the first 2 games, but it's obviously not over yet. FKQ is not far behind, gets the kill onto Shade. Nice kill always on the Bijou. Bijou struggling to find anything. He's got 6 kills. It's good, but it's not enough yet, Gio.
Yeah, you're right. That's the key thing, is it's just not enough. And in a tournament like this, where you are fighting to be qualified for the invitational final, then you have to be enough. You have to ensure that you are doing better than your counterparts, because all of these guys are so skilled. They're all high skilled Widowmakers. They're all people who you don't want to be facing in ranked, because they will shoot straight through your skull. But that's not good enough in this situation. They have to prove it up against all of these opponents. And right now, FKQ is being the best in doing that. Love could still catch up very easily if he has one of his pop-off moments. Potentially starting things off against Kuik, now bringing down Baldo. So he's only 1 behind that lead just for now. But what does it say about the other people? They're just nowhere to be seen, as Love is just clearing up this courtyard.
Is clearing this courtyard, and FKQ is clearing the over jump pad. Finally gonna go down to Shade. Shade a bit quiet in this game compared to last one at on 13 kills. Love sitting on 3rd place with 10 more kills than his contestant. Yubi also being very quiet. FKQ with a headshot on the side. Love 70 kills lead. FKQ is definitely not far behind.
It's just flip-flopping for the lead, which is more reminiscent of what we saw in the first round, where everybody was so close. The second round was so much more decisive until right at the end. This battle here between FKQ and Love. FKQ only sitting at 3 HP. Nearly caught Love out, but he was able to turn things around. That's going to keep Love very decisively in the lead. But FKQ, straight off of spawn, starting to get some kills. Yubi going to get the better of him, though.
Well, nice Love. He's gonna take his forward crash again, but there are 3 Widowmakers waiting for him. Can he get one? Yes, quick 17 is done. Jump shot. No thank you, sir. Yubi is dead. Peter is dead. At this point, I can speak like a robot and tell who died. Well, Love is dead, guess what? Side. I think Peter is the process. And in this leaderboard, Peter is managing to find some picks, but it's still not enough. Love having a great lead over this bottom 4. He's gonna die twice in a row, unfortunately. This gives space for FKQ to actually contest this first place, because Side and Yubi are nowhere in position to actually contest this first place right now.
And that's exactly what FKQ is going to be looking for. Only 1 behind Love just now. And you're right, Sal and Yubi, they are a little bit behind. And it's actually kind of crazy that Yubi, who's sitting in 4th, is over 10 kills behind FKQ. So actually the last 4 in these standings are currently trailing by quite a substantial amount. And Shade is one of the members sitting in that part of the table. But in the meantime, FKQ and Love still just piling on the kills. FKQ reaching that mighty 37 right now, and nothing is stopping him except maybe Sile, who does that just as I say that.
Love dropping to 4th place, and at this point I believe top 4 is not the most important part of the bracket. It's gonna be the bottom 4, because these points do not get will bite you later on. If Pidgeot finishes 6th or 5th, I'm not sure if it's gonna qualify. Remember, he finished last in the second game, which means Pidgeot will sit at a very low score, and I believe 4th place might be out of reach. FKQ. They're gonna good lead with 41.
Someone to look for now is Sile, who's actually managed to catch up with where Love is. He is now sitting on 37. He had a very quick succession of a number of kills, and that's going to put him in a much better position to potentially catch up, get 2nd, or even 1st if he has a big pop off. But FKQ, he's actually looking like he's a little bit further ahead in the lead. So maybe he has this in the bag, but I don't think we could really say that. I don't think it's that decisive as Love begins to catch up.
Yeah, he's gonna catch up. We know he's able to actually catch up very quickly. With 40 kills, let's count. He's got Quick in his sights, but Quick's managing to hide. Getting the platform well done from him. Love will not find a crucial pick, but Pidgeot will be the one according to his wrath. And Well, love. Whew, FKQ. That's a great interception, and all of a sudden, in these 6 kills, we've got only 2 minutes remaining.
It's certainly a good person to have also brought down is Love, because when that's the person you're the most concerned who's going to catch up with you, then you certainly want to be keeping them down as much as you can. So getting that kill, very useful there for FKQ. Now he's going on for UB. He's brought him down very low. Gonna get that kill, and now he's only 5 away from winning this round.
Absolutely. This could end in a matter of seconds, and Bijou is in 7th place. That's not good for him. Same for Quick, he's in last place, and FKQ, he needs 4 kills. That's not a lot, especially when the player with 47 kills can do this very quickly. Yubi will find him. But nice interception on the side. He needs Studio. This could go very quickly.
He only requires one last one. Could this be the second round that FKQ wins successively? He's going for Love. Not actually going to get the kill though, so he's still going to get this one last kill.
Oh my god, this is close. FKQ needs 1. Quick, maybe. Could be the last victim. Quick will find the kill. This gives space for Love to actually catch up and maybe get that 2nd place. In the meantime, Bijou needs to catch up. He gets 2 kills in a row. Maybe he gets snatched at the 6th place, but no! In the meantime, FKQ will wrap things up, and this lobby is done and dusted.
And Love is going to be feeling bad that right at the end, Sile was able to take that 2nd place spot from him. That's going to mean he's getting fewer points in this round, although I suspect he's safely in that top 4. So he should be moving on forward. That is certainly going to be something that will undoubtedly be bothering him.
Can't wait to see the standings. This one's definitely ultra close, but I believe other lobbies will be in the same situation. All right, let's have a look. Lobby 1 is Sycamore, Rose, Zardo, and Pashka. Moving on. Lobby 4 is BurtMacklin, Fee, Integral, and Bad Aim. Moving on. We are waiting for Lobby 2, which is ours, and Lobby 3, which is, I think, is still underway, but that's it. We are counting points, and then we are giving our final verdict. Ooh. Let's see.
I'm ready to find out who's going to be going through.
Yep, this is gonna be, this is tense. Like, these are very intense games. We know already that this one could be a very close one. So I'm waiting for the scores. All right, checking things. Having a quick wait. While we're doing that, just to answer a few questions. Yes, there are 6 invited players, and Mouse is one of the invited players. Someone also mentioned Lynx, Berglund, and Muta. Those 3 are also invited, and we'll be playing on the final phase next Saturday. So keep an eye on that. The English broadcast of the Widowmaker Showdown finals will be on this channel. So there's also the French broadcast on Caster's Nest. But the final phase is on Saturday, and I'm not sure if we're gonna go over main at Zapster. I'd rather not. And yes, okay, we have our final score. Oh yeah, that's sad. FKQ 1st place, Love 2nd place, Sile 3rd place, and Shade 4th place. Bijou sitting at 5th with 9 points. Shade with 15. Yep.
Yeah, he didn't do so good in the end. It was he was looking so strong in the earlier rounds, and then things kind of went to shit a little bit.
And I think I've got yeah, Lobby 3 as well. It's 5 skills, Valent, Jaden, and Sipel F and K. Moving on with 5 skills getting a perfect score of 30. Valent getting a good score of 20, Jaden at 18, Super F and K at 16. Looks like we had a very convincing top 4 in this one with 5 skills, Valent, Jaden, and Super F and K. So, alright. Last round should be
pretty stacked.
Yeah, pretty stacked as well. I'm just also talking to my admins in the meantime, just to get a quick idea of the hour. It should be in 10 minutes while we handle sitting. We're gonna go to we are gonna go to a quick break, and we'll be back for the last set of games. After this set of games, we will have our top 8 moving forward to the final phase on August 10th. Stay tuned. And welcome back to the Widowmaker Showdown with the last 3 games of the evening. I am still casting with the handsome Gio, and we are
Did
about
you
to
call me
go
handsome?
Yeah,
Is that
I
what
mean,
you?
I mean, wait, wait, that's for men, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, okay, I mixed up everything, whatever. Wait,
I love it. I'll be handsome.
All right. what's the reverse, Ben?
Huh?
What's the reverse? There's no reverse, I think. Wait, I can't remember actually. Awesome works as well. Yeah, we
All right. Okay. I'll be awesome.
You'll be awesome. Okay, much better, I have to say. Sorry for the confusion. Anyways, we are going to cover Lobby 2, having a quick look at the last 16 players of the qualifier. We got Lobby 1. Lobby 1 featured on Caster's Nest with Burt Mackacklin, Sycamore, FKQ, Zard, Valentine, Super FNK, and Integral. Very stacked lobby, but Lobby 2 is as stacked. 5 skill, 3, Rose, Love, Jaden, Pashka, Shake, Bad Aim featured in Lobby 2. And definitely 2 stacked lobbies. No way to say where we'll end up in top 4 in each of those.
No.
Any predictions based on what you've seen, Gio? We are covering Rose, Love again.
I don't know, because it's really hard, because the issue that we have with this is something similar to what we had in the last round, and that is our top seeded player is not a player that you and I have casted today. 5 skill, we haven't seen them play, so I don't know how they compare up to Fi and Love and Shade and these other players that we have seen. I mean, we know that Love really has that pop-off potential, and he typically gets a lot of kills in one sweep, and I think he certainly has the potential to be able to take it. And of course, Fi's been doing great as well, but I don't know anything about 5 skill. I have no idea what it is he can bring. Shade, he was first seed in the last round. He wasn't able to keep that up in the round, and that's why he's sitting
a very
at
low
7th
seed.
Yeah. He's sitting at 7th seed, but it could be that he actually pulls himself together for this round and is able to do really well. So honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, guess what? Me too. I have no idea. So this is perfect. We are connected to that with that. Look, just wait and see, I guess. Like, I haven't seen 5 skill yet. It's gonna be his name is Noland in game. I haven't seen Pashka, Unknown, and it's gonna be Jesus. I mean, he has a different name, so this is very confusing.
Yeah. Jesus.
Maybe it's a won't be tag in the first standings. Let me have a quick look.
Maybe.
No, it's actually.
No, yeah, it's Rose. It's Rose.
It's Rose. Okay, we can. Yeah, it's Rose, but with weird letters.
Rose is Jesus. I'm guessing that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Is Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. I think lobby is filling up right now. We are in the right lobby. Jesus. I think we go. Yeah, Jesus. It sounds like that's a great Smurf name, by the way.
Yeah.
So, I think some people actually signed up with their Smurf. It's like they want to stay anonymous. Okay, sure then.
I mean, Bad Aim, who is literally their Smurf name is Anon. You know, we have no idea who this person could be.
I mean, you do what you want, but the goal of this tournament is also to give visibility to tier 2 and tier 3 Widowmaker players. So I'm not sure why, but hey, maybe there's something I'm missing. So,
well, I'm just learning now, just by flipping through these career profiles, that in season 3 and 4, Fi was a Roadhog main.
Oh well, it wasn't though.
True. I mean, true. But I mean, actually, Roadhog, the season 16 Roadhog was.
It's a good one.
Was his second most played, so I don't know. Maybe he's a Roadhog lover. Currently, his 3rd most played.
Yep.
We're just learning about how much Fi has been a Roadhog fan all throughout his Overwatch career. And some of these guys, they are rather annoyingly have private profiles. Like, come on, what do you got to hide?
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, we are ready to go. And this is first game of this lobby number 2, lobby number 1, streamed on Caster's Nest. You are joining Widowmaker Showdown. This is the last round of the qualifier. After this, for the top 4, after 3 games, we'll be going to the final phase on August 10th. joined by the top 4 of the overall lobby and joined by the top 8 of yesterday. So it's going to be a good one. Let's begin.
Alright. So just obviously kills left, right, and center for now.
Nothing very interesting to watch. It's the beginning of the game. People are starting to find kill and none with the kill onto feet. And it's like previous lobby Geo, Shade having a good lead to start things off. Pasha with a 4-kill lead. Fee also getting a 4th and a 5th in the meantime. Fee had unfortunate circumstances yesterday and had to forfeit the qualifier, but no, he might actually get his revenge here and now and qualify for Saturday.
He is doing very well very early, sitting in 2nd place right now, just behind Noland, who is 5 skill.
Noland dying here to Pashka at 7 kills. He got a good lead as well, like we talked about Fee. Nice shot onto Unknown as well. It's gonna miss this one, but
Shade actually sitting in the top, and this kind of goes back to something that we were talking about just before the game started, Hammer, and that is, you know, did Shade just have a bad round 2? Can he pull it back in this round? Well, currently it's looking like that is potentially on the cards.
Yeah, absolutely. He's fighting like Pashka. Pashka will win the duel. Shade at 10 is reaching the 2-digit. Shade being, yes, he has one of the lowest seeds, but he's definitely one of the most skilled players of this lobby, as Adam is saying in the chat. And Noland also finding his mark. So, Shade and Noland will be fighting for this top 1 spot, I believe.
Yeah, it's certainly going backwards and forwards. Right now, Shade going to be taken straight down by Jesus. Not necessarily a sentence I thought that I would say today, but that is just some of the wonderful variety that a life in casting brings to you.
Yeah.
Going down once again, Nolan's going to be sitting firmly in that top spot.
Yeah, Nolan doing very well right now. And Shade sitting like 4 other players at 10 kills. And Nolan with a nice kill onto Shade, however, we shut things down. Pashka with a close one duel against, I believe that's, I can't really see. It's hard to see because they're so close from each other. I can't see the big thing. It is tough to cast, to be honest, but yeah, it was actually Fee. And Fee actually won both of his duels, so it has 14. It's Fee, he's at 14. Nolan still popping off and doing very well.
Well, Fi, as you say, has kind of come out from the depths to take over, and Fi, we mentioned it earlier, he is someone who can really just pull himself up when he needs to be and when he wants to be. Very skilled player who, yes, unfortunately didn't get his chance yesterday as he had to forfeit due to connection issues, but he sort of had a blessing in disguise from that because he's been able to come back today and really show how strong he is and potentially put himself forward to go through to the finals on August 10th.
Absolutely, Nolan. Golf jump shot. Oh, he barely misses his head, and he's gonna actually get Jesus in the process. So, Nolan jump shot as well. Nice one onto Anon. Nolan popping up. In the meantime, Shade did the exact same thing, and Shade.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was a really nice shot from Fi there onto Jaden, just doing a very neat little jump shot, caught him completely off guard, and those are the kinds of shots you want to be looking out for. Although currently he's still sitting behind Shade, who is running forward to the 24 kill mark. Fi is still a couple of kills behind that, so he's got some work to do.
Shade also has a lot of work to do to keep that first place. Fee will shut Nolan down. And he's actually using this fence as a cover, which is very clever. Fee, oh my god! He tried to turn around to avoid the headshot, but that did not matter at all. As Shade keeps this lead, he's 4 kills ahead of Fee. Turning around, shooting against Nolan, he gets the headshot, but it's not enough to secure the kill. And in the meantime, the bottom 4, it's very surprising. Love sitting at last place with 11 kills here.
Definitely not what we would have expected to see. And we saw Love earlier be able to, you know, climb back up when he needed to. So it could be that, you know, further on in this round, we start to see him showing his true colors and really showing himself up, but you also never know. He could just be kind of stuck at the bottom here, and that's the way it is. Sometimes that happens. That happened with Shade a couple of times in the last round, and it really took us by surprise. It's what happened with Bijou, and it's the reason that Bijou isn't in this next round. Really, it could just be anything. You never know how your opponents are going to match up against you, and if they're going to completely beat you out. And right now, that's a situation that Love has found himself in.
Fee is catching up. We haven't mentioned Fee that much in this match, but he's actually catched up with Shade at 29 kills, almost reaching the 30 kills mark. 21 deaths to his count. And Fee actually dying to Jaden. Jaden sitting at 5th place. Jesus falling to Shade. And Diesel beating Fee, and Shade will result into Shade finding top pick of the process, because why the hell not?
Okay, so, I mean, Pachka's someone who we haven't really mentioned all too much. He took an early lead at the start and now has just been sitting nicely in 4th. He's 27 kills right now, so really not too far behind 3rd place, which is 30. But of course, if he's hoping to get to that top spot, he's still got a little bit of work to do, especially as Shade is really showing himself up. Actually, say that, but Pachka does take Shade down immediately. It's like he's listening to my advice and reading my thoughts, and Shade now having a bit of a hard time being taken down a few times in quick succession, finally being able to turn things around here with the kills. Going up against Love, who, as we've said, has had a little bit of a hard time this round, and he won't be finding that kill that he crucially needs if he wants to get back into the top 4.
And Shade still finding picks in the meantime, but he's inside, I believe, of one player, and Pachka, nice flick shot onto Shade. We've seen that from his perspective, but was a very sick one. Noland almost hitting that shot. Very predictive hook shot from Noland. Not managing to find the shot. He's actually gonna get his kill stolen by Fee. I believe. No, that was Pachka, sorry. Or not, what? Shaden. Alright. Definitely mixing things up with the kill feed, but anyways, the score is the score, and Fee has taken over, Gio.
He's made it into that top spot, as you say. Shade going to be going straight down as well. That's going to give Fi a little bit of an opportunity to move forward. There we go. He's getting his 39th kill, but Shade not far behind to catch up with him. And getting that one onto Fi gonna hurt, because that's putting them in that tie situation.
Yeah. And as the high ground could be over. And turns to Love. He's 1 HP, and just quick shot to reach the 40 kills mark. Jade doesn't really shut him down in the process. Jade actually finding his marks as well. 30 kills for his active 30 kills. Almost. He's actually like not far from Pachka, where he's at 37, but that top 4. It looks strong already, as Fee and Shade are looking to close things out, battling for top 1.
Well, the battle for top 1 is going to be a little bit safer for Fi right now, as he's 2 ahead. But looking at the standings right now, Love looking like he's coming up a little bit, sitting in 6, but he's still got some ways to go if he wants to break into the top 4. And it's going to be quite hard, because Pachka is actually on the 39 himself. So it's a little bit of a disparity between the top 4 and the bottom 4, and with Fi only 5 kills away from the required 50, is there going to be enough time for things to start to change further down the standings?
That is a great question, Gio. If you're actually losing 2 duels in a row, means Shade has some time to actually find more kills. Love takes the duel against Fee. Fee will just take his retreat. Doland fighting him as well. Noland could also contest a Fee if he finds some kills, but Jesus will actually kill him from the back, and that's a clean headshot onto Jesus. Same onto Noland. Maybe Jesus as well. No Love has the position, but Fee will shut him down. And we're waiting for the last one. One headshot stolen by Noland, I believe, from far down. Love saved by the fence. Gio, he just needs 1 kill, and I don't think Shade or Noland
there we go.
And they want to Gio.
I was going to say it was starting to get a little bit more difficult for Fi there. He just wasn't finding the opportunity that he wanted to have. But at the end, able to clutch it out inside the chateau there. And it's actually looking like it's going to be Bad Aim who's receiving the play of the game here. And funny enough, he was the one who came last in the standings here. And that bottom 4 really had a tough time of trying to beat out and get into the top 4. So what this group has shown so far, what this lobby has shown to us so far, is that it is going to be hard to break into that top 4 and make it to the finals.
In the meantime, lobby 1, Geo, this is actually insane. BurtMacklin is top 1 with 50. Second place is FNK with 34. That's a 16 kill difference in first game for lobby 1. Oh my goodness, this is actually, this is not as close as we would have expected. So lobby 1 finished just right now. I think it finished literally at the same time as ours. So game 2 starting on both streams, and it's Nolan taking the lead, Geo.
Which he did in the last round. Took that early lead, and you start to see things like this characteristic of certain players, where they're very good at getting in at the start and building up that first lead. But then you get certain players who are able to take it back. But yeah, right now, Nolan looking great. He's actually getting a few multiple kills in one go, sitting at 6 kills right now. Pajka, the only one. Well, and Shade.
Wow.
Catching
that was a quick reaction by Nolan to actually catch Love behind the corner. Fee will shot him dot finally. In the meantime, Shade and Adam were popping off from the side. Shade actually sitting first place, finding Jesus. Nolan finding Fee as well, finding Adam. Whoa! 2 quick shots in succession, but Love has found his favorite perch once again, but Nolan shutting it down. Nolan is on a roll.
I love when you say finding Jesus, because it's like,
well,
I think many of us could do with that advice.
Well, let's not start this, I guess. Alright. I mean, that's the name, I guess. That's the Smurf name, because his real name, I believe, is the... What is his real name? It's, oh yeah, it's Rose, his real name. What's the nickname mentioned in the sign-up, so... It's looking
Rose,
good for Nolan right now.
It is looking pretty great for Nolan at the moment, looking very decisive, very strong, not too phased.
Oh, that kill was sudden, but Love, it paid for his sins. We still might kill a killer in the process. Love really loves this place. That's an intended pun, but he stayed at this perch A like 24/7 and still to pay off. And I miss a crucial shot on Pashka while I stop moving there. Jump shot, missing as well. Using a minute to have a quick reset, and Jesus, we fall in the process.
We actually have a group in the middle of the standings right now who are all kind of switching around. So currently Shade has fallen into the 5th spot because Fi and Anon are taking 3 and 4. And actually, funny enough, Anon was last round. So the fact that this is happening now is just kind of showing potentially some adaptation occurring in this round. Just finding your feet, finding those opportunities. And that's something that's working out for Anon and has put Shade in a very dangerous position.
Nolan is popping off. It's been like 3 minutes we've started this game and he's been doing very well. His consistency a bit great. He's died only 10 times, which is not a lot. I think it's the second lowest. Nolan, actually no, it's the lowest with 8. I was winning Pashka, sorry. He's finally gonna fall to Pashka himself. But dying 2 times in a row, that could actually bite Pashka actually falling in the meantime to Anon. Love sitting in the 8th place once again of top 1 from last lobby is not doing very well as you said. Nolan, he has a very good lead. Nice shot to Pashka, great prediction there.
You mentioned it there, he does have a good lead. He's comfortably ahead of Pashka with that 6 kill lead. And we've seen how many he can get in such a short space of time. And it just leads me to believe that Nolan's going to be able to hold on to this fairly well if he continues to play how he has been. Going to be falling there to Shade, but it's not the end of the world because he's still retaining the lead, that first place spot. And importantly for Shade, he's managed to clinch his way back into the top 4. And that's what he wants to be doing. He wants to be getting to those finals.
Oh, this looked like a casual Call of Duty game where there's like a sniper camping at the same place 24/7. Love literally not leaving this perch, like for real. It's a good perch, yes, but it's getting very predictable. So Love struggling in last place. There's like a 3-way tie for the last place, like at the bottom of the standings. In the meantime, Shade has struggled to actually catch up onto Noland, and now Noland at 27 kills actually killing Shade in the process, and Pashka is not the one to actually catch up onto Noland, but it's gonna be tough.
Right, there is some struggling that's seemingly going on here. Pajka getting taken straight out by Shade. He's really trying to claw back into the top 4 Hammer, but he still hasn't been able to see his endeavor through. And now Fi, he's going to fall down to 4th, and so it's going to be onto him to try and keep his position here. He doesn't want to lose it to Shade or Anon, who are, you know, especially Anon playing fairly well. It just kind of goes to show the skill in this group. Actually gonna mess up his grapple there, but it doesn't matter. He's not gonna die to it. And then we have a new first place.
That's Love! Where did he come from? He was struggling a few minutes ago and now he's at 29 kills.
But this is very characteristic of Love. This is what we've seen all through today.
Love has been using the same spot every game, but it seems to have paid off. Love right now, contesting first place, and I get taken down from the back. It was Fizz. Evil doings there. Nolan at 31 kills, struggling to actually keep a good gap between first and second place. Love will not tie things up as nobody is in sight. Nobody is in his favorite spot right here and right now. He's gonna get here. One headshot, maybe a second. Don't get it stolen. It was stolen by Nolan of all things. And Anon steals Nolan in the meantime. Love not allowed to get these kills, and Nolan will take it back.
Fi got a great shot onto Pajka just then. I have to say, I'm a bit of a sucker for the shots that are mid-grapple, because the person who gets shot just completely doesn't expect it. Pajka actually getting his own back there, getting a double. Can he make it a triple? He is not the one who gets that last kill, but it's certainly a strong position to be in, and he's going to be catching up fairly swiftly, sitting in 3rd place right now with 30 kills, but he's only a few behind 2nd and 1st. And Jaden has actually made his way up into
Everyone is catching up, Gio. Look at last place. Shade is only at 26. Everybody could actually contest first place right here and right now. There's only 3 minutes remaining still. But in 3 minutes, you have the time to do everything in the world. Love getting a 4 kill advantage over Nolan. Shade also finding his mark in 1 kill. He actually gets 5th place. Nolan killing 3 in the process. Shade, very good. That's not even needed. He's at 6th place now.
Things are just so close. And Love now, he's only 10 away from 50. It's going to be a scrap to get closer, but the next closest person, Noland, with 5 kills away from Love. Could this be the chance that Love gets to pull away? This is something that we have seen from him in this competition so far. He's just so good at being able to get multiple kills towards the end of the competition. But Noland is getting ever closer now on 39, so just 2, 3 behind Love. Love has got the pressure onto him.
Absolutely. Nolan only at 49 right now. And Nolan is struggling to find kills while Love is popping off. Jesus is down. Free as well. Great 2 shots in a row from Love. Shade finding Jordan in the process as well. 45 kills for Love. Passion, he could actually do this. And Nolan will finally shut him down. But that's a great advantage. He just took 2 minutes remaining. He will not go to time as Love is close to actually finishes things up, but it's gonna lose a crucial jewel to Nolan.
He's close, but you know, look who's falling into bottom 4. Pajka, who was leading for so long, doing so well. He's not in the top 4, and Shade, he was sitting in last for so long, now has just pulled up into 6. But Nolan, who's taking 1st place, actually drawing with Love here. This is going to be a scrap for the 1st place because there's not much time left, and Nolan, he's pulling ahead.
It's popping up. This will actually take him down. Love needs a pop off right here and what now if he actually wants to steal this spot, but he died to Shade. This duel could be what could be the win. There you go. Fate is done, and Nolan will secure 1st place in the 2nd game.
And it's another situation here, Hammer, where just someone kind of comes out of nowhere and is able to scrape in that win, even though they didn't look like they were going to get it for such a long time.
Oh, we're gonna watch this because this is good.
That's beautiful. Actual skill, by the way.
I'm gonna have a 1 minute break before we go to the next game.
And actually, you know, when you looked at who was in 5th, 6th, 7th place, they were all on 37 kills, and 4th place was 38 kills. So that's how close it was to be in the top 4. And of course, they only have 1 round left where they can actually get enough points, you know, accrue the required points to be able to make it through into the finals. So being in that position where you're that close to being in the top 4, that's when you know you've just got to pull something out the bag to get just that tiny bit further ahead that you require in order to make it to that finals.
Alright, in the meantime, BurtMacklin getting top in a dominating fashion, actually. So, I've got the word that there's accusation of cheating, but I'd like not to deal with that now, please. He's not 3K9. He's, I don't think it's the SR I got, guys. Let me have a quick look.
Who is this?
Just to wrap things up. So, it's Burt Mackacklin, I believe. Just so, no, the SR I have is 4K3, guys. 3K9, I believe, is current SR. It might have decayed or something, but peak SR I have 3K4, guys. 4K3, sorry. So 4K3, and it's very good. Like there's no issue.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think 4.3 is probably his peak SR, and you know, everyone falls into Masters at some point. It happens.
Yeah, anyway.
It's looking like we are ready to head into the final round before we know exactly who is going to be going through to the finals.
Yeah, just waiting, making sure everybody is ready just for precautions. Yep, so it should be going well. So
nearly there. Oh, okay. Oh, are we entering? Yeah. Arriving at the Chateau Guillard.
Chateau Guillard. Let's go. Yeah, that was good pronunciation, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I actually, weirdly, I've been told by a number of people that I'm fairly good at pronouncing things in other languages.
Yeah. Well,
which I suppose is a really useful skill to have.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man, like my Portuguese flatmate, she says I can pronounce Portuguese really well, even though I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I don't know, I don't really have that. I just speak French and English and that's it, I guess. So. Anyways,
I've been told I speak German with a Dutch accent. So not sure about that one, but.
Well, why not? I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the last game of the night, so after this we get a top 4 in each lobby, and we will know what we advance to the next round, which will be on Saturday with the invite players. So, Love, good lead with 6 kills right now. Nolan catching up as well. Nolan is a top 1 from last game, but a top 1 might not mean qualification. I think Nolan actually did very well in both games, so it should be locked in. Love, I think, first game was a bit tough. Second game, I think was top 2. So, he should be safe, but he needs a good rank in this game. Anyway, Love, great start for him actually, as we talked about him right here and right now. He's at 10 kills, Nolan only got 6. So yeah, definitely a good start.
Yeah, it's fairly decisive. And Jaden is sitting in second. Well, actually just slipping now, but he was someone who didn't really show up all that much in the first round and found his footing a little bit better in the second round. So it's quite nice to see him standing up here at the top. But it's really Pashka and Shade right now who we've got to be looking at questioningly, because they're 2 players who did really well before and have kind of slipped somewhat. I mean, of course, there's still time for them to get back up to that top spot, but it's certainly the competition, the level of which has been set very high.
And Love has his favorite spot once again. 3 Widows in his sight. Nice shot onto Jaden. He was falling like a flat. And he will fall agree to his death. Pashka added to the list of people who fell into the water, by the way, so... Nice shot as well onto Fee. Oh my god, I don't think he saw that coming, so
Yeah,
Nolan's
no, that was great.
struggling.
Love has actually been using that side stairway really well. He's very good at getting those kills down.
Oh, that's a nice shot to Nolan as well. Nolan falling out of contention for top 1 right now. Let's get a good pop of Love. As this spot, it cherishes so much. Jesus, attempting to contest Love, but there's actually a Widow on his back, so Love. Oh my goodness.
I'm just having a look at the standings now. Shade has actually found himself into the top 4, throwing Fi actually down into the bottom 5, which is absolutely not what we're expecting. And now Jesus scraped himself up into 4th spot, where he was the one who was struggling to get kills at the beginning of this round. It's just so backwards and forwards. I have actually no idea what to predict.
Yeah, Jesus actually finding a good pick. 6 kills, 5 kills. Nolan actually dying twice in a row. Nolan sitting at 5th place. Love, I think it's great over all of these players right now. He failed to Nolan, however, and that could be a big difference maker.
Alright, Love respawning here after he got down by Jade and really going for that top spot on the archers that we've mentioned a number of times. It seems everybody wants to have control of that area because they know how good those sightlines are and in what a good position it can put you when trying to go against these opponents. He manages to bring down Jesus, who was trying to sort of hide from behind behind the corner, but really have the better taken of him by Shade there.
Yeah, Fee also falling. And that's a close quarter. And miss a shot onto Pasha. We actually fall in Fee's hands. So Jaden also finding the kill in the meantime. Nolan has managed to catch up at 21 kills. Love finding a great shot onto Shade. Another grappling shot that was easy to predict, I have to say. And Love using this spot to his advantage. And seems to work out for now. Nolan not finding enough picks to actually catch up, so it's actually Jesus taking 2nd place from him.
And right now you say Love trying to use this spot to his advantage, but he was really struggling to actually spot anyone there. No one was really around.
Oh, this respawn is great for him, actually.
Yeah, he actually got his revenge there because Jesus was the one to bring him down, and then he respawns and immediately takes Jesus down. He knows he's low HP. Very beneficial place for Love to have been right there. But Jesus actually overtaking him to get into the 1st spot, and they're constantly tying, overtaking one another. Love coming back again. Meanwhile, Pashka, who we saw great things from in other rounds, sitting in last place.
Yeah, and styles have been swapped, I believe, because look at what's popping off. Love popping off. Yeah, that we expect, but Jesus, for the first time in this series, is doing very, very well. He was actually sitting at 1st place for a while, but Love, having a good pop-off, manages to actually stay at 31 kills. Stop jump shooting Love. He's always expecting it. It's very good at shooting grappling hooks, yo.
Yeah, now the pressure is onto Jaden. Manages to get
Another
a good
one.
shot there onto Shade. He's going against Nolan here, but there's shots being fired from across the courtyard as well. And Jaden, what? He's 6 kills behind Love. 9 HP right now. Going to be taken down fairly swiftly by Nolan, but he wants to retain that spot. He's fallen into 3rd, but he knows he can catch up because Jaden is someone who was in the bottom of the standings in our 1st round, pulled himself back up in the 2nd round, and now is his time to shine.
Absolutely, and that's okay now for Nolan. That will help him catch up. And we've talked about Jesus dominating for a while. This era of dominance has ended as he's now sitting in 5th place. Love still having that 1st place. Nolan is trying to contest that. Actually Pashka using Love's spot, but no contestation right now. Oh.
Nolan trying to get a good sight on some potential targets. Gonna be hit in the side of the head though by Jesus. Wasn't able to actually get anything onto the dueling Widowmakers, who he saw from afar in the distance. But it's okay. He is able to come back, bring Anon and Jesus down in very swift 2K. That's putting him in a very good spot.
Yeah.
He is currently sitting in 3rd. He's lost his 2nd place position to Jaden, but he's only 1 kill behind, so there is still that chance that he can bring himself to the top.
Yeah, I'm watching Love. I know. Oh, he just caught Jesus right after the respawn. Love had a few issues with Widowmaker doing 360s over and over again. That's why I love, by the way. And He is at 41. This is actually a very quick game, Geo. 41 kills means only 90 to
Yeah.
actually win this one. And Love, with that spot, I believe he has secured his spot into the top
I think
4
so.
of this lobby.
I suspect so.
Yeah. Also, we have Castanes hosting for, hosting for 50 viewers. That means the lobby 1 is done and dusted. We're gonna focus on this lobby 4 before I announce the results. But yeah, we got yeah, I'm just speechless because Love, actually, while we talk, Geo, look at Love, not finding enough pick, and Jesus was catched up, actually.
Love is trying to have this really close combat with Jesus, and there is a third member as well trying to join in. Jesus going down, so now it's Nolan's turn to see if he's going to win. Fi going to bring down Nolan, and now it's between Fi and Love. And he's not going to win that out. Fi taking the W in that particular 1v1, pushing him into second place, just 1 kill behind Love now. And so Love could very potentially lose his first place if Fi catches up. But Jesus, now he's on par with Love. The pressure is on. This is not going to be as decisive as we've perhaps seen in the past.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a very close top 5 right now. Love with 43, Jesus with 43, Nolan catching up as well. Nolan finding 2 picks in a row, so he has taken first place, Patrick and Rhino. And for those who have just joined us, this is our last game as well. So everything is on the line right now. Look at how close this top 6 is. Sorry, Anon and Pashka are out of contention, but anyone could take it.
All over 40. This is not something that we have seen in this competition so far, where we have 6 members over the 40 kill mark. Jesus currently in first, with Love fallen to 4th. This is not what we expected when Love crossed that 40 kill threshold. Nolan now in first place, only 2 kills away from the final 50. There we go.
It's Nolan. What took it? Nolan took it. All right.
And this was kind of the same thing we saw in the last round, where Nolan kind of snuck up at the end and was able to take things back into his own hands. And Jesus as well, being in second place, because in the first round he really struggled. He fell into that final 4.
Love fell in 5th. That could mean a lot. Jaden in 3rd place, Fee in 4th, Shed in 6th. Pashka and Anon, I believe that's it for them, but this is gonna be very close leaderboard. Just before we get the scores, BurtMacklin, Sycamore, Zardo, and Sipet FNK have qualified. BurtMacklin with a straight 30 points. And BurtMacklin apparently have a very... he's been on the esports scene for a while, avec multiple great UK results in Shootmania, from what my infos are telling me, so he's also a very good player. All right.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for top 4.
I'm excited to know. I mean, Love's in our in-game chat saying he choked, he's worried about being off.
Anyway. So, we're waiting for the results now. What do we have? Lobby 1. That's it.
And of course, the top 4 players from this will go through to those finals. They'll be playing these contenders players, these very, well-decorated Overwatch players who have been invited to participate in those finals. So there is a lot at stake here.
Oh, yeah. Keep in mind, first placed on Saturday will actually earn 500 euros. Winner takes all in this situation. That's a lot.
That's a decent amount of money.
I know some players need it. And this is why I'm making events. I mean,
yikes!
Not to be harsh or anything, but it is a good sum, so people.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having 500 euros. Like, even if you don't need it, it's just. Huh? Did you say why weren't you playing? I wouldn't be able to win this competition.
Oh well. Oh well. All right. All right. I'm waiting for the results. I think I press F5.
So much tension.
Oh, God. I got it.
I can hear you like drumming on your desk because you just want to know what they are.
Alright, Nolan, Fee, Love, and Shade will move on to Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. These are four of the best players of this lobby. Rose was very close, Jaden as well. But here we have a great top four. And now we have our 8 players. And Jaden, unfortunately, sitting in 6th place. Bad M did not earn a single point. Pashka also had some issues, unfortunately. So, yeah, a very stacked lobby. But in the end, we've got our 4 contestants here.
They are going to have a pretty hard time as they go into finals, but they've all earned their spot there, and that's the important thing, is these players who have, grinded through these rounds to ensure that they are the most qualified to be going up against the invited players. So I'm very excited to see how they do.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm gonna just post this right there. And so, the final list is 5 Skill, aka Nolan, Love, Fee, Shade, BurtMacklin, Sycamore, Zardo, and Simple FNK. Fee has managed to qualify after the unfortunate circumstances from yesterday. A great story from him. Let's see how far he can go, because now, not tomorrow, sorry, but next Saturday, these 16 players will be facing the 16 invited players into the last Widowmaker Showdown. I mean, the final phase of the Widowmaker Showdown. That's what we can actually call the Widowmaker Showdown, as they're gonna have double elimination 1v1s on Casio. We've got a workshop mode ready to go to make things go smoothly. So get your hype together. So this is gonna be very interesting to watch. We've got players like Flippy asking and stuff. So it's just a quick update. We're gonna have a new change. We're gonna have a quick change in the invited players list. Bombiman unfortunately cannot enter anymore, so you're gonna find a replacement as soon as possible. So on the list is Flippy, Nooby, Onibi, Hype with Bombiman, not Bombiman. Ricky, Skipper, Mouse, Obling, Asking, Jonah, Berglund, Lanx, Mikey, Linu, and Mutar. So Bombiman is to be replaced. We will be announcing his replacement as soon as possible, but that will be on August 10th at 3 p.m. CEST. Maybe with Geo, we don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I have to figure out what my schedule is.
Yep, you tell me. Yeah, well, that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. As a quick follow-up on what's about to happen, with my admins, we are about to generate the bracket. It's gonna be a double elimination bracket between the players. So we're gonna work on the seeding as well as the bracket itself. It's gonna be a double elimination bracket between 32 players. So it's gonna be awesome. Seeding is done in a fashion so 1 to 16 are the invited players, 17 to 32 are the qualified players, which means in the first round, invited players will always match with a qualified player. Then it's up to whoever wins, I guess. So, yeah.
It's going to be pretty good.
What is that to say? We've got our qualified player, and well, if you have anything else to say, Gio, before we close things out?
No, just that it's been a really good experience. This was both of our first times casting a Widowmaker FFA, and I've actually had a lot of fun doing it. So I'm very grateful for you to ask me to come and cast it with you. Yeah. And it's been really cool, like, discovering all these new players that I hadn't heard of before. Legit,
in like the 16 qualified players, I only know a few. I know J Beans from Qualifier 1.
Yeah.
Shade I've heard of, it's very same. So the rest are rather unknown to me, and I'm very excited to discover this player in a 1v1 situation. So Saturday cannot come soon enough. So
you're right.
500 euros if you win it all. Best of 3 for each duel. Best of 5 for winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals. And yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in, gentlemen. Thanks a lot, Gio, for the cast. It was a pleasure as well. Thanks a lot to Caster's Nest for helping with the organization, as well as the French cast of this tournament. A big shout out to my admins, which are Dozer, Lady Over Heaven, Tony Flo, and Drake, for helping me. And yeah, that's all I have. Thanks obviously to you for tuning in, and I will see you soon. Bye.